to go take my dog outside, man. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no,
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
All
You
right.
went upstairs to handle business. You're the business.
God forbid you start without me.
You're the Lord. We
Thank you. Don't say
respect
that. And welcome to Shit, Fuck, Piss.
Whoa.
Welcome to Punch Drunk.
That's our
Sports.
rebrand for 2020.
That's our rebrand.
Yeah.
We take ownership in it.
We just had big,
Guys,
big
Happy New
meeting
Year.
upstairs.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
What's wrong with you?
Sam's in a weird mood, guys.
What's happening to you right now?
I'm trying to. We haven't started.
Yes, we
We
did.
have.
Oh,
We've
we're
been rolling the whole time, you dumb fuck.
And welcome to Punch
Fuck,
Drunk
piss.
Sports,
You already did
where winners
Oh, he didn't.
win.
We're winners
It's
shit.
2020. 2020. Who thought we'd all live this long? Did anyone honestly think that Jason and I would live this?
In what
I was
year?
gonna say, why am I in this? You guys know.
In what year?
I'd say 2008.
2010.
Did you
when
ever
I met
probably
you, no.
live this long?
Nah.
Johnny was still in high school.
I still don't want to. Don't get me wrong.
You're trying to get killed.
Guys, real quick, let's do a quick update on how everybody's doing. Johnny's sick again. For a guy who lives in a bubble, he gets sick all the fucking time.
Bubble boy, full of diseases.
And you eat so healthy. I think that might be the problem.
Yeah, it
Get
could
some, like,
I was actually fine at home when I went home to North Carolina. It's always when I get back that I get sick. Like I
You gotta
immediately
start
get
eating
sick as soon
sweet
as I
off
get
the
back.
food, bro.
You know why? You
Food street.
breathe that shit air,
I think
dude.
it is. I think it really is.
Or
the
you're
LA
just
air.
eating the wrong butt.
I think it's the LA air. Not everybody eats ass around here, Sam.
How many people here in this group do you think actually eats ass?
On a regular basis?
No, yeah.
Not enough.
On a regular basis, one.
Okay.
You.
No, what,
Yeah.
you don't think he eats?
On a regular? No, not on a
I
regular.
swear to God, I would love to eat more. I just haven't had any butt in a while.
ugh.
No.
But I would love to have as much butt as you
You think I'm
eat.
getting a lot? I sleep. Dude,
No, I think
don't
you're
get
eating
any
ass,
yeah.
bro. I think you're
I sleep a
spelunking
lot.
in
I'm not sure you
buttholes.
can get a lot, but you take every opportunity you can get to eat ass.
Not
That's what I
really.
You don't say no
anymore.
to spelunking. I occasionally do.
Do you have any
You don't
bad
think she
ass
eats
stories?
ass?
Can you tell me a bad ass story?
No, dude.
Please, I want to throw up.
I'm
No.
really good at judging whether there's gonna be some
So
bad ass.
nothing bad has ever happened. That's good.
Wait. Okay. So you can tell by what the
I
general
just-
hygiene. Is that why you're smelling armpits so you can see if
I'm
the ass?
big on armpits
He
for
likes
sure.
BO though.
Can
I
you
do.
tell from the
Yeah.
armpit?
I like Lady B.O.
Can you tell from
Yeah.
the armpit how the ass is going to be?
No, I'm not that advanced. That's the next course. I take that next semester. Okay, they're offering that to
Sam Tripoli University. Yeah.
Jason, where are you gonna be?
All right, you want to do these? I'll do these. I'll be. I gotta. Fuck it. I'll be at the Ice House Friday. I'll be at a fist fight on Santa Monica Boulevard last Sunday at 1:30
1:30 p.m. or-
AM.
a.m.
Okay.
This Saturday, I plan on killing it in El Segundo. I'll be at Sarah Tiana's baby shower. Gonna be very funny at that. I'll be at the Hairy Meatball massaging taints for nickels. Again, all of that money goes to my broken clavicle. I got into a fist fight. I'll be at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery next week and then for the rest of eternity because it's a wrap. And then my one-man Cumsock puppet show will be at Glory, Glory, Hallelujah on Valentine's Day.
Man,
So
busy schedule. To the victor goes the spoils.
Oh, I'm auditioning for the spin-off show from Say Yes to the Dress. It's called Say Maybe to the Baby. So hopefully I get that too.
Yeah, dude, I hope so. Jason, you're on fire. Dude, you really are.
And that's been Fuck, Suck, Ass, or whatever we called it.
What? Piss, fuck, shit.
Yeah.
What was it
Yeah,
called?
something like that.
Welcome to
Piss,
Piss, fuck, shit.
Well, you had a big meeting with ATC, and that's the direction.
Yeah, they want us to go real hard. We're there. ATC After Dark.
Make it way worse. Make it way worse.
I am this weekend. I am at the House of Comedy in Arizona. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
O'Bronces?
Oh, Bronces,
Nice.
dude.
Tell him I said hello.
Jason Tebow says hello, oh Bronces. And then the 14th is Comedy Chaos. We got 2 murder shows. Mo murder. MoMA. The first show's Joey Diaz, Fortune Finster, Eddie Bravo, and Tony Baker. More to be added soon. And then the second show is Chris D'Elia, Whitney Cummings, Andrew Santino, Chris DiFastino. So the lineups are stacked.
Stefano.
Yeah, Stefano. How's it?
Di Stefano.
Shut up! And then finally at the end of the month, January 24th, 25th, it's the Tinfoil Hat Comedy Night. For January 24th, I am at the Fort Worth Hyenas. And then January 25th, I'm at Bricktown Comedy Club in Oklahoma City. Fun fact about Oklahoma, 1885. Bigfoot wars. There's a famous war between Bigfoot and the locals.
Can you give us a fact each time about where you go? I would like that.
All right. Fun facts. Bigfoot wars.
Because I would never have known that.
I love that about you.
Yeah. Well,
Was it one Bigfoot or like a family of big
A whole
feet?
bunch of big feet.
Really? That sounds real. A whole bunch of big feet
Wait,
fighting
is
a
this
bunch
the
of
Bigfoot
hill
War
jacks.
of 1850, whatever?
1855.
Yeah, I remember you
Hey, lad, there
brushed
goes
by
a
that yesterday.
Bigfoot. Hey, it's another one. There was women they were shooting, by the way. That's how ugly women
Who
were
were the
back then.
belligerents in the war, though? Who were the like?
It was
were they-
actually natives and
Bigfoots.
colonizers versus Bigfoots.
Oh, they united to
Yeah.
shoot these
okay,
women.
so
The fight, and the only way you could kill the Bigfoot was a bullet to the head. A bullet to the head! A bullet to the head!
keep going.
So it's like a
wow.
Bigfoot Alamo.
Dude, this was like
Cool.
this was like underground, but with like Native Americans
So is
and
this
Bigfoot.
This was like the last stand
Underworld?
of Bigfoot, like the last organized group of Bigfoot.
Well, you know, I believe
Big feet. Are they
there's
big feet as a group?
A Bigfoot. There's a Bigfoot. That's a lot of ice.
It's a school. That's called, they travel in a school.
Why is there so
Say what
Why
you see.
is there
I mean,
so much ice?
just say
You
what you
couldn't
see.
break it up. I tried it earlier too. I think I have a lot too. Mine's melted a lot.
So, do you know there's actually, I believe, a Bigfoot treaty? U.S. government and Bigfoot in the Northwest.
I did know that though.
Fun fact, Aaron, how was your New Year's?
It's fine.
Okay.
Same.
How do we
And
move
that
on from
was Punch Young Sports. Eat
Eric.
shit, fuck.
I want to hear the black guy story.
Oh, yeah,
Is-
that's right.
Is it too
Black
soon?
guy story?
Yeah.
Racist.
Show the
Right.
camera what
yeah,
we're
the
talking
cameras
about.
cannot see.
We have a surprise.
I don't know if you can move it. Good. It's
Let me
gotten way
see.
better than it was.
Move your bang.
Camera my hat.
Turn.
There.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting, Jason? You're now in the right eye club. Me and you so far are in the right eye club.
You got punched
What
in
does
the
that
right
mean?
eye too.
No, when I went over my
got punched in the
thing,
left eye.
I got boom. Right
You're in the
my eye.
Illuminati
Oh,
now,
yeah.
right?
No, the left eye's Illuminati.
Oh.
I got punched in the left eye.
Right eye seeker of the fucking truth, motherfucker.
But I got
made
punched
that
in the
up.
left eye.
Okay, so he's Illuminati.
And that's been shit fuck come, everybody. Drive safely. We'll talk to you in
Why did-
2021.
Were you looking at the screen and
I
you
think
thought
he
it was
means
reversed?
like right hand hit left eye. Yeah.
Yes,
That's
thank
how-
you. That's
that
not
is-
legal.
that is-
Because that's how I.
That is-
my
But you just
interpret
said
it.
you got punched in the right eye.
That's not what he meant. No,
What?
he was looking at the
said
screen
you
and the
got
screen
punched in
is
the right eye.
reversed.
I got my right eye.
Yeah.
Was fucked. You
Yeah, my
obviously
left
got
eye
your
was
left.
fucked. Yeah.
So you're
I
Illuminati.
got hit with a right hand.
You're bisexual lizard. Is that what you're telling us?
Yeah. So what does that make every boxer that's ever boxed?
You're gonna hear him in Ricky
So, yeah.
Gervais's next year's Golden Globes. Why don't you guys just go hang out with Jason Tebow? Oh, you know he's your friend.
Yeah. So I'm walking back.
Back.
I'm going to that's it. Okay, so I'm going to house sitting for a friend of mine, kind of by Santa Monica Fairfax.
Bye.
Do you want to
Great
give the
neighborhood.
address out? Or what are you doing
I want to
here?
know what friend's
Foods.
social last name.
I know, okay. I'll give their address out. 4721 Compton Way.
Okay.
It is just north of Santa Monica Boulevard, apartment number 2.
Okay, I got
So
the
the guy
visual.
that got my headphones, please bring him back, because I'm sure you listen to this show.
Oh,
You
they
seem like a
took
nice
your
guy.
Could you give him the buzzer
Hey,
number actually?
Buzzer number is 3615.
Hey.
Use the code SHITFUCKCOME, and that'll get you fucking a long story about big feet.
Take your glasses off when you tell it. It just adds to the story.
Does it?
Yeah.
For the 9 people watching? Well, what really hurts is my
Jeez,
shoulder.
don't undersell us.
I think my fucking collarbone's broken, and the light hurts my eye because my eye was swollen. I'll show you.
Concussion.
Oh, that's a concussion sign.
Is it? How many weeks is he going to be out?
Well, he's got to pass the concussion protocol. We have to
Yeah.
ask him a bunch of questions.
I already passed it. Ask me anything about fucking Big Feet treaties. I know everything. 1851. Definitely happened.
This was Friday?
No, this was Sunday. Sunday morning.
Early Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Okay, so this would be great if it was on Lifetime Channel. We could have
I just want to say,
non-union actors.
a place and a time I walk all the time.
Oh, Johnny could have been you.
Yeah, I know. All
It's
the
not
time.
a bad. I should have been. It's not a bad. It's not a bad area. Just the people
No, it's a
that
great area,
don't
yeah.
live in LA don't know. That's not a fucking shady part of town.
So we're talking Fairfax, Santa Monica.
Yeah, right.
That's not a
Right by
bad
the-
area.
That's right in front of a Whole Foods.
That's a bad area, but it's not a great area.
Well,
Like it's a
I
combination.
mean, I wasn't walking around Beverly Hills at 1:30 in the morning.
It's a combination of like really nice houses, very foo-foo people, and some crazy homeless people.
that's LA.
That's
everywhere in LA.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But some areas are just crazy homeless people in gangs.
Yeah.
So there's some places you wouldn't walk around. This one, walking from the Comedy Store to there,
Yeah.
it's an 18-minute walk.
Nice bars.
And I was like, it's going to save me, $12 in an Uber. I don't mind walking. I called it a 4-song walk because it takes me 4 songs to get from there to the store. So I'm listening to my shit, key part of the story. There's a dude walking towards me. There's no cars, there's no nothing. And I'm finishing a cigarette, and I put it out on the bottom of my shoe and throw it in the trash can, and I'm passing. He gets about as close as you are and says something to me, but I don't hear because I'm listening to my shit. So I take my things off, put them around my neck. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you say, brother. What'd you say? And I could tell he's like some drunk, white dude, kind of Steve Simone minus 20 pounds.
I
what we're
can't.
talking
Why does he got call Steve fat on the show?
I'm not calling him fat. I'm describing him as this guy. Okay, if Steve Simone had AIDS, which I hope you get, brother.
Go on. Look at that ice.
So, okay, that's good. So then,
Why? He's telling the most interesting fucking story we're likely to hear all year, and you're commenting on my ice in my cup.
You'd be the worst at those talking head shows. Hey, look at what's that cord right there? Like a picture of Gorbachev falling out of a tree or something. You guys have a lot of dogs in here ever? Yeah, this place seems like a perfect place for dogs.
You're talking about like best week ever or something?
Yeah, I knew that shit. So where was I?
The ice. Oh, your story. I'm sorry.
I thought we were talking about your eyes.
Yeah, he said like, hey,
Yeah.
can I trouble
And I
you
take it
for-
off. I don't know fucking shit. And then he's like, kind of like one of those like, what the fuck did you just say? And I can tell he's fucking sloshed. And I'm like,
Is he homeless or normal?
no, not at all.
Okay.
I think he's just a dude who drank too much. He had Air Jordan 2s on, black like decent jeans, a black like hoodie that didn't look cheap,
the worst Jordan.
and he had a yellow t-shirt on with red writing, which I couldn't see what it was because she was kind of zipped up. It almost looked like a Hulkamania shirt. It said something in red.
This might be Steve Simone.
I didn't think about that. But you pretty much it might have been Steve Simone.
What he said right before you could hear him was, "Hey, buddy."
Hey, buddy. I was just reading The Dead Children. But, and then...
Hey, buddy. How come you haven't
And
been
I
at
kind
one
of
of my
like...
blood drives?
Dude, say it again, Aaron. We'll pretend like you didn't run it. Go.
Sorry, I said, "Hey, buddy. How come you haven't been to one of my blood drives?"
Sam's fake laugh was like so insulting.
It's almost real. It's realer than his actual laugh.
Like, do it again so I can fake laugh.
That sounds more believable than his actual laugh, though. Every time, first time I heard you laugh, I thought you were having a seizure. So then I kind of am like, fuck. This guy's gonna get like, I'm like, hey man, and fucking right clips me right in the eye, almost knuckle in the eye, and knocks me kind of back a little bit, but not down.
Is anyone around?
There's fucking nobody around, not a car, not nothing. And I'm like, fuck. I don't even know to this moment, was he trying to steal shit from me? Did he even ask me for a cigarette? But whatever, when I said, I didn't hear you, I'm sorry. I even said it like in a cool way. I'd have given him a fucking cigarette. He looked like he was staggering home. So now I'm like, oh fuck, now we're about to get into like a scrap. I'm gonna fight forever.
Why didn't you run away? I would have ran.
I don't know. It was just like adrenaline, whatever.
Yeah.
So he's kind of standing, we're kind of standing sideways, and I fucked my foot up doing this, but I know I fucking got him good. I fucking outside leg kick him with my left, right at the fucking joint of his knee.
What?
Like try to fucking right there first, and then he leans forward, and I fucking stick him with a good left. A punch that you would be like, oh shit, you got. If you were watching that fight,
Were you walking to the store or leaving the store?
I totally left.
Leaving
I left at
1:30 in the morning.
I left at like 1 a.m. I left it before dawn even went on.
All right.
And then he kind of turned a little bit, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking in my head.
Yeah.
This is where I fuck up. This is where I really got hurt. Because most of this shit on my face is not from the punch. My eye got swollen from the punch because he got me my knuckle right in my actual eye.
Yeah.
All this shit is from what happens next. And this is where I fucked up. And I could tell this guy was drunk, and the way he took that punch, I could tell it's that leg kick. I can't beat up anybody for shit. I knew I could take this drunk bastard, right?
All right.
So I'm like, I'm gonna end this as quickly as I can. Okay. So I'm gonna take his back, right? I get this elbow under his chin.
Oh my God.
And I try to go body lock on his body.
What?
And I get this under, and when I try to go body lock, he's shorter than me. He kind of leans forward.
Yeah.
And almost puts his hand down like on a football stance.
Yeah.
And I just went right over.
Of course.
Face under the shit. And then I'm 50% sure I broke my collarbone. I haven't gone to look at it yet.
I want to laugh, but I feel for you.
My most pain is this. My knee is fucked up because that was the third thing to hit. My whole left side. And then today in the shower, I noticed my foot was fucked up, but I think that was from kicking him.
Okay, so
Then I kind of cower like this because I'm on the ground. I think he's going to start like kicking me or curb stomping or something.
Oh my God.
So I'm kind of like preparing myself for that because he's on this side of me. And then when I look up, he was running towards, not In-N-Out, Whole Foods. Running that way, but he's running like with a little bit of a gimp, so I know my kick got his ass. So I got 2 shots in, he got 1, but
Did you just go home? You didn't call the cops or anything?
No, because the only thing what am I do? Describe Steve Simone and be like, I'm trying to put 11 people on the capers. They'd be like, oh, so he didn't steal anything.
I thought you said he took your headphones.
When I got back, I was like, fuck, my headphones. So I don't know.
Are they nice or just the
They were like $160 Beats.
They're nice.
Oh, okay.
It's possible you drop them though, right?
But yeah, because I took them off and put them around my neck.
Right, but that was before you were flipping
When I was like,
him
sorry,
around.
bro, what's up? And then he fucking hits me. They could have gone off anytime. So I went back looking for him at like 2:30. Once I realized that all that was gone, I kind of cleaned myself up. And it's such an adrenaline dump
Yeah.
that I was telling Johnny, I didn't even know I was hurt for about 40 minutes. You know what I mean? I couldn't feel any of the pain. Even my shoulder is really what hurts the most. Face doesn't hurt at all. Knee hurts if something knocks into it.
what night was this?
Saturday.
Not even 2 nights, right? Or
Saturday night, basically. Sunday morning, whatever.
I'm sorry that happened to you, Jason.
But even if I'm just lucky I'm fine. I'm glad he didn't have a weapon. I'm glad he didn't get my fucking phone.
Was it, you sure this wasn't one of the Muslims that you've challenged to fight you over the years on this fair show?
He looked pretty white.
Okay.
In defense,
Hold on, Jason challenges Muslims.
ISIS. He challenges ISIS all the time.
I dare you to behead us.
El Chapo.
Sam
remember?
Tripoli and he lives on Highland.
no problem.
Highland, he lives on Highland.
I know.
Dare you to behead either one of us.
He's challenged ISIS and El Chapo's gang.
Oh, I don't even worry about El Chapo anymore. He's so
Jason,
not
can you,
in the news.
Can you get up and show us some of your moves?
I can't move right now. I'm really in a lot of
That'll be
pain.
on Patreon. We'll put that on Patreon.
I just want
Let
to
me
see the
not be in
kick.
pain. I couldn't even put my shirt on.
Like,
bro.
did you turn your hip over? All right, take your
Hold
helmet.
on, hold on,
take
hold
off,
on.
take off that thing.
Hold on, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, hold on.
Leg.
he's gonna hurt himself.
Kick it.
You can't get any worse.
That's his knee right here.
Not true.
Like one hip right into his fucking right here.
Did you turn your hip over when you brought? Let me see it again. Let me see.
I took martial arts 5 years longer.
Oh yeah, you did.
I have a
forgot
black belt
you
in
have a black
Taekwondo.
belt. You did.
I took
you did.
jiu-jitsu for
Respect.
3 years. I took
Respect.
6 classes of kung fu.
Oh yeah, I respect that.
And I watch fucking MMA all the time.
Yeah.
All of our friends are those fighters. Mickey Gall, thanks
Goddamn,
for showing me the
I
leg
always
kick.
forget that you're a black belt. That blows my mind.
Well,
dude.
guess who found it? The same guy listening to my headphones now.
Are you tempted to kind of wait around that area at night after night with Mickey Gall until that guy passes again?
No,
and
I
leave the show?
wouldn't. I would just be me and him again.
What would you do if you saw him again?
I mean, I would hope he was as
And
drunk as he was.
he had Beats by Dre on.
Oh, I
What
would
would you do different?
Would you
not get
walk
sucker
up to
punched.
him and go, "Hey, dude, you
I didn't
jumped me."
expect.
Yeah, nobody's expecting to get
I
punched
didn't
in the
expect
face.
this. You know, if we'd have started square even and he didn't sucker punch me, I probably would have fucked him up. just based on alone how drunk he is. I'm not saying I'm a badass, but anybody could have beaten this guy up. He just happened to sucker punch me, and then fucking because he was so short when he leaned forward, and had I had that body lock in, leaning forward would have done shit. Actually, would have hurt him.
How long do you think the whole exchange lasted? Not long, right? Like 30 seconds?
Yeah, maybe
Like 3 hours?
30 seconds. 30 seconds. He hit me. I kicked him and then punched him almost within 3 seconds of each other. Because when I leg kicked him, he leaned forward and leaned right into a punch that was already on the way. I mean, you can see my knuckles. That's from punching him. That's my only punch. My knuckles were bleeding from punching this
No
idiot.
other words were exchanged between you guys.
Right when he
Were
punched
there
me,
some
I was kind of like,
sounds?
"What the fuck's going on?" or whatever. Yeah, it was the Benny Hill music mostly.
Question.
Yeah.
Is it?
We know what it is, sound effect Johnson. Save it for Police Academy 9. What, Aaron?
Is it possible that this was a Tyler Durden situation? And anyone seeing it from outside is just.
Just me punching myself in the face?
Yeah.
That's a question, you dumb fuck. That's how you ask a question, Tripoli.
Great question.
Aaron, fantastic job.
Hey, if you were driving around the
I look in the-
intersection around that time, call into the show right now and tell us where you actually
I look
saw.
into like the mirror of that Kung Pao chicken, or what's it called?
Kung Pao Bistro.
Kung Pao Bistro, and it's just me.
Yeah.
What are you doing? How many hairs? Take my
Man, if
headphones.
somebody would have filmed this, put it on bumfights.com, this could be worth millions.
We
Why bum fight? When I walked in here, I haven't seen Tripoli since fucking before New Year's Eve. Last time I saw Tripoli.
No, you saw me on New Year's. You made out
I
with me
said
on
New Year's.
stage.
That's what I just fucking said. You deaf fuck.
You guys made out on stage?
Yeah, he ran on stage, tongued
Yeah.
me.
Tongued him.
Who enjoyed it more?
And
I did.
he kind of did. He definitely seemed like he liked it. So I get out and I go, yeah, man, I want to tell you guys a story because I got jumped the other day. What'd you do, you fucking loser? You did this to yourself.
I never said that.
I wasn't there.
I wasn't there.
Outside?
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to remember the exact quote. It wasn't that.
The moment's gone. You
yeah,
ruined it.
I don't know.
Come on.
Can you get more
I don't know
piercings?
whose side I'm on.
Can you get more piercings?
On my ears?
Yeah.
I know I'm such a rebel.
So that was your story. John, you got any stories
Well,
that
real
was
quick,
cool?
what was you said it's been a while since you had a fight. What was your last
I
fight?
can't even remember.
I can't either.
When that dude, I mean, we didn't even really get into it. So some dude tried to punch in through Tripoli's window, which was down.
What? Your car?
His window was down.
His
Remember
car?
that? I was in the passenger seat.
What's this?
Remember what I'm talking about?
So,
Do you remember what I'm talking about?
yeah, so,
What is
so
wrong
Jason,
with
That's like the closest
Jason, I
time.
think, was living with me at the time.
Okay.
We were living together, and Jason got into the passenger seat, and I go to back up, and there's this huge black guy
Okay.
with this group, and he's way drunker than
I thought you were going forward.
No, I was leaving.
Okay.
I don't think that's the most important
I know. I was
detail.
like, is that important, guys?
So-
Backs-
well, I don't remember where the punch
and
came
he's just
from.
going, yo, what's up? I go, oh, sorry. He's like, nah, dog, nah.
Where were you
And I'm
leaving?
like, oh, shit, this
Comedy
guy.
Store parking lot.
He hates your comedy, maybe.
So it's this huge black guy with dreads, right?
Okay.
So I mean,
You know, looking like
He's offended by the stripper wheelchair bit, maybe.
yeah.
he was with like maybe one or two people too.
two other black guys, but
They
they,
were, like,
weren't
leaving
nearly
saddle
as
ranch or
drunk.
something.
They weren't
No,
nearly
right.
as drunk.
They were kind of taking care of him because they kept calling his name, saying, "Come."
Yeah, and he walked up. Yeah, motherfucker, you want some? I was like, dude, I'm just trying to leave. Yeah, motherfucker. And his friends grab him, go, oh, we're sorry, he's drunk. So I'm
Yeah.
leaving, and then I hear Eric Marino go, fuck that motherfucker, Tripoli. And I hear, what? And I'm like, oh, no. No, right?
Right when we
he
got out of
walked up,
jail.
and he gets next to my window, and I have my window up, and he starts doing like, he's like, come on, get out, man, get out.
Are you in a car or an SUV?
I'm in-
We're
like
both
a,
in a car.
Like a low, though.
No,
like
I'm
a
in
car.
like a Montero,
Yeah.
a black Montero.
So somebody could punch at that level. and-
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
So I see,
Does.
I'm like, oh, dude, he might, I gotta put down my window. He's gonna fucking smash my window. So I put my window down, right?
That's not the move, I would say. I'd say the move is to keep the window up.
Yeah, it's
That's
gonna
like
really
one
hurt.
more layer between you and the guy.
No, he's gonna fucking punch through it.
He's gonna fuck his hand up.
gonna hurt, yeah.
He's wasted.
Okay.
So I put my window down. I'm like, this guy's gonna fucking break my window. I was really broke at that time. I couldn't fucking afford. So I put the window down, and hand to God, dude, I see his shoulder do this. Right? And I go, oh, fuck,
Like
he's about
Matrix,
to
like you're in
punch.
Matrix
Yeah,
time or
uh-huh.
something.
He goes,
Like-
like that. I go, oh, he's punching. And I lean back, and suddenly this fist just goes,
through to
Like the
James.
Matrix. That's so funny.
And I'm like, fuck, all of a sudden,
But I was in the passenger seat because it went to both of us. So it goes in front of Sarah's face and stops right in front of my face.
What's he, Inspector
He could've
Gadget?
put-
How long is this guy's arm?
He could have punched both of us.
Okay.
He easily could have punched both. He wasn't as big as Tate, but he was big.
He also missed both of you.
He was like as big as that fat ass Steve Simone.
So his friends grab him. Everybody from the comedy store runs over. I pull out and take off.
Did he get banned from the Comedy Store?
He wasn't even at the
wasn't even-
store. He
I
was
think
just
it was-
walking
Okay.
through.
I think he was coming from Saddle Ranch. And
But
they were
if he
just
would
walking
have got
by.
me, he would have gone to jail.
But he's
Because
yelling
it
at
was
Sam 'cause he thought
completely
he was gonna-
unprovoked.
Run him over when he was coming out of the parking lot. That's why
Welcome
he
to
was
the
talking
fuck,
shit.
eat, shit, piss.
I like these fight stories. These are good.
Was the last
wouldn't
time
call
you were
that
in a fight?
I wouldn't call that a fight, really. Shit.
I was saying that was the
Middle
last time.
school.
I was saying that was the last time I had that kind of adrenaline dump. Like, oh shit, we're about to get scrappy with somebody.
I think it's been like a decade since I've been in a real fight, if not even more.
What was that?
I'll try to remember the
I
last.
think
What
you
was
guys
yours?
could tell us fight stories the whole time and we'd be highly entertained.
What was
I used
yours?
to get in a lot of fights.
So one time I was doing stand-up at the La Jolla Comedy Store, and I'm on stage, and I'm just, and this two drunk chicks and their boyfriend get sit down, and she is just heckling me. And dude, I wish I had filmed it because it's probably the greatest heckle kill I've ever done in my life.
Okay.
Like at first I make fun of her, I rip her a new asshole, then I get the crowd to chant "kick her out." It was fucking great.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, that was the best. I am the master.
Yeah.
So,
But she's still seated.
so no, they go to they're gonna kick her out. So I
Okay.
get done. I invite Brett Ernst up. Brett Ernst comes up on stage. He's like, listen, dude, they're in the back. They're looking fucking like they want to start some problems.
Wait, you're saying he's on mic saying this to you?
No,
or,
he
okay.
as he walks up because we
Oh, I got you.
switch,
Okay,
he would
I got you.
close.
Okay, yeah.
He came out and go, hey, dude, watch yourself. This dude,
Got it.
I think
Okay.
he's fucking drunk and he's looking for problems. So I'm like, okay, fuck him. I go in the back, and at the time in the middle of the La Jolla Comedy Store lobby was a giant foosball gang.
Okay.
I don't know why I was there, but I was there, and me and one of the guys.
Probably so people could play and have fun. Yeah. Good.
welcome back, Johnny. The way he said it was
Yeah,
great.
because you want that in the lobby of the fucking place that's right next to the sound.
It's like a bar, right?
Shit, no, it's not. It's a
That
comedy
lobby's
club.
got like a bar right there.
Yeah, but it's not. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's why you sound retarded.
Get that free popcorn and
so then I'm
play a
sitting
little
down,
football.
and it was this guy named Chris who worked there, and we were just talking. And I see this guy somehow. I go, oh, I think that's the guy who is with the girls. And he walked up to me. I go, oh, he's about to apologize. He goes, hey, are you the guy who was on stage? I go, yeah. And he just goes, whack, and whacks the fuck out of me. And I just go,
Close fist. You were kind of doing.
no,
Slap.
he smacks
That's
me.
He slapped you.
He's like,
So insulting.
wham, dude. I go, wow, dude, you just hit me. And out of
Slap
nowhere,
you,
everybody that ever worked at the La Jolla Comedy Store comes out of the woodwork, dude. It was just like a fucking pack of ninjas came out, and we just start beating the fuck out. His friend comes, we start hitting him a little bit too. So we're beating the fuck out of these two dudes, right?
That's great.
I am fucking boom, boom. Brett Ernst runs off stage with the mic. I
Are
go,
you
That's
shitting
like the
me?
perfect name drop because he's crazy.
I go, Brett, what are you doing? He's like, what? What's going on? I go, and I look into the showroom, everybody in the showroom is beyond the lobby. I go back on stage, dude. So we're thumping the fuck out of this guy. This guy's like, just let me get my friend out. We're thumping the fuck out of him.
That's so cool.
He pulls him out,
Cool.
but the door is it has one of those things where it's locked, so only one opens,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So he can't get him out because his leg is stuck on the other side of the door. So he keeps trying to pull him, and we're just thumping the fuck out of him.
Are the
dude.
girls around the girlfriends?
She's like, we work at we're on the La Jolla City Council. I go, fuck you, bitch. You got your boys fucking their asses beat. They kicked them out. We see them on the corner. The guys are screaming at the girls, you fucking bitch. I'm like, yeah, dog. I mean, dude, I've had shit thrown out at me on stage.
Did you take any damage from that one? Like black
No.
eye or anything? That's cool.
Literal shit.
Yeah, no. I've had Steve Byrne had somebody. He laughed so hard he shit his pants, and he wouldn't leave his thing. So everyone's like, "Oh, dude, you stink."
Ew, yeah, that's not good.
I've been at a show where a woman shit herself.
Here?
She was so drunk. No, at Cobb's in San Francisco.
Oh.
Whose show was it?
It was during Sketchfest. I don't know. I don't remember who it was.
Is there anything? What's worse, shitting yourself at a comedy show or shitting yourself during an MMA fight?
Oh God, that is
You
so
mean
embarrassing
like
when that
as a
happens.
fighter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Probably a MMA fight.
Did you ever hear about
'cause
the guy in
everyone sees
Canada
it.
that shit his pants on stage?
better lighting is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You hear about the guy in Canada who shit himself on stage, walked off, changed his
Comedian?
pants, came back,
No.
and then did stand up.
Have you ever seen that security footage of that guy shitting himself in a mall and he just keeps walking, like it rolls out of his pant leg and he keeps walking? Oh, let me find.
I
Is
wanna
the
hear it. I wanna
question
hear it.
though? Is the
You want to hear it? You
UFC
don't want to see
Yes.
is the shitting yourself at UFC? Is that a victory shit or a losing shit?
Nobody shits their pants
it's
when
a-
they're winning.
It's a victory shit. I'll take it.
No, there's no. It's a I lost my shit.
Yeah, usually it's like nerves. They all have diarrhea before they go out.
Really?
What if it's like
No, dude, I don't want to watch a shit show. Dude, this
I
really
do.
is.
Dude, what's the name of the show? I
blood.
thought. Remember the name of the show?
He just kicked a log
It's shit,
out.
piss, fuck. All right. What is it?
Sam, he kicks a log out. Who like has a solid shit? Where is underwear?
Look at him.
What is happening? And that woman, he's just talking to a woman like he didn't just kick shit at her.
That's who has my headphones.
We broke the signal. Oh, that's how bad that was. It broke
Aaron
the connection.
said, get that off my screen.
I'm really over this shit.
What is this?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what our reads are today.
I believe it's just our good friends at BetDSI.
BetDSI for all your betting and shitting needs. Betting and shitting. Go to BetDSI. Use the promo code.
Punch 25?
How does everybody know it but you?
Punch25, and you will get
25%. No. $20 off.
And everybody wonders why we're broke.
Free
as
betting
fuck.
cash.
Why? You wonder why we're
$20,
broke?
right?
25?
$25.
25.
You get
Oh yeah,
$25.
punch 25.
Punch25. I've been on the show forever, and I don't know what the fuck the reads are.
By the way,
Because you only want tinfoil hats.
by the way, we should say Sam's move whenever he doesn't like what we're talking about is to start an ad read.
And it always seems
Yeah.
natural.
Yeah.
You brought up the shit talk.
I did not.
Yes, you
Yes,
did.
you
You said,
did.
"Where's it worse to shit your pants in an MMA or?"
Anyways, our good friends at BetDSI, they're part of the show. They're part of the family. And, dude, you can make some money, honey, on basketball, on UFC's heating up. What else, dude? Karate,
How about the fucking
NFL playoffs.
bum
imminent
fights on the
Super
corner
Bowl?
of Fairfax and Santa
No,
Monica.
how about the fucking Super Bowl? We could have gone through the odds of who's favorited and who's not, but we want to call me a scumbag
What are you
because it's fucking hilarious.
What are you talking about? That was entertaining stories. No one called you a
In
scumbag.
the middle of a read, you can go to bet on bum fights and assholes fighting in the street. I got a broken collarbone. I'm glad you love it.
I think you fought yourself on the street.
I think I'm gonna fight you in a minute.
You have a lot of anger. I think you will too.
Oh, domestic violence.
I fear you.
He got you.
BetDSI.
So that's our
This is a
good
good
friends
read.
at BetDSI, guys. Bye.
Teeb, I also think Sam's heckler was in his head.
what?
Sam, what?
Sam's heckler was also in his head, so
Oh, you don't
could
think
be.
he's real?
Yeah.
I felt myself. Yeah, man. I mean, oh, dude, great college football championship on Monday. You can bet on that. You can bet on will the Carolina Panthers coach do well, the new Carolina Panther coach.
We'll see. Yeah.
And
There's only 8 NFL teams left.
and the basketball going.
7 NFL games left.
So make your bets, man. Make your bets. Punkie bets.
Parlay into that Super Bowl. I still think it's going to be Niners and Saints. I mean Niners
Ravens.
and Ravens, of course. I was a little worried about the Saints, but bye. Bye, Saints.
Same. Yeah. Same.
Bye-bye. Loved it. Loved
Yeah,
the
me
Patriots
too.
losing. Loved the Patriots losing.
I think it's over.
For Brady.
I think I don't know why they think he'd go to the Chargers. Like, why would I, when you're all done, want to just play away games the whole time?
No. I think the older you get, the more you just want to kick it.
So do you think he'd want to play for the LA Chargers?
I don't think I think he does a 2-year contract there.
Where, in England?
Boston.
New England?
Second year is not guaranteed. If he wants to come back and everything goes fine and hunky-dory, great. If this is his farewell song, first year's guaranteed. Worst case scenario, he becomes like an Eli Manning and only plays 4 or 5 games and they bring in the new kid. But he can control his own destiny. He can sign whatever the fuck he wants. Remember when Jordan kept doing 1 year, $30 million contracts?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That's what he's about to do that.
That'd be good to give him a going away tour too. I think
If next year goes all right and they make the playoffs again, and the following year they'll do that for him, even if he's not the starter. There's no way he signs anywhere for like 4 years. You want a 48-year-old quarterback? There's no way. He's gonna get a 1 or 2 year deal. He'll leverage some bullshit fake ass meetings to get what he wants out of New England.
Probably, yeah.
But dude, they lose him. I mean,
it's been a good run, dude.
you think? It's been the
a
greatest
good
run
run.
ever.
Does it look like it was a mistake to get rid of Garoppolo at this point?
Of course.
But they did get another Super Bowl after they
Yeah,
left.
dude, this is if they're shitty for the next 2 years, let them be shitty for the next 2 years. I'm telling you, my theory is Andrew Luck comes back and plays for the Patriots.
But they'd have to trade for him, right? He'd still be owned by the Colts.
Well, here's what happens. Let's say the Colts get another great quarterback.
Okay. Yeah, why wouldn't they trade him?
Why trade him? Get us some picks from fucking. And if he wants to go to, he'll only go to New England. If he said, I'll only go to New England.
This draft is going to be interesting, by the way. Quarterbacks and where they go in this NFL draft.
Yeah.
Like, I want to look at a mock. Like, where Tua Tagovailoa goes.
Yeah, they have him going to Miami. A lot of people.
Interesting. Okay. Let me see a mock draft here.
Oh, they have Rosen going to New England.
It'll be
Really?
somebody. It'll be definitely somebody.
Okay, let's
I
this
can
is
see
the
Bridgewater going there.
this is the last CBS mock draft.
I never even thought about that.
They
You
got-
might be perfect there.
Yeah.
This
Philip
is-
Rivers too old.
This is the last CBS mock draft. They got the LSU kid Burrow going 1 to Cincy.
That's what you get, dude.
Redskins taking edge
Oh,
rusher.
go up, go. I really like that kid from Ohio State. Go up. What does it say about this is happening? If it doesn't, the Bengals should be relegated to XFL. I feel, listen, that kid's going to go from the team with the most talent to the team with no talent.
How about this? Tom Brady, quarterback of the LA Wildcats, XFL.
Dude,
Yeah.
what if they gave him a chunk?
Oh, yeah.
To like come play
Okay,
here.
yeah, and you're right. Dolphins 5 taking Tua. That's interesting. Panthers taking a cornerback.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm wary of quarterbacks
Me
out
too,
of
yeah.
Ohio State.
Yeah, me too.
They never, ever, ever.
What does edge mean?
Edge rusher.
What is this new thing called edgelord?
Oh, I don't
That's
know
just
what
an internet term. That's like a guy who loves to kind of be real edgy on the internet.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, I got a hot take. I'm provocative. Those assholes that think they're like hot shit because they're not afraid of little internet flack.
Oh, so that's a thing now?
Yeah.
So
it's
now if
it's
you
like an
just-
insult kind of.
Yeah, it totally is an insult.
Yeah.
Are
Finally,
people calling you that?
no, I heard somebody call that
I could
to a
see
couple
that,
people
though.
I know. Well, what?
You,
Well, what?
You
you
post
go.
controversial stuff.
Here's
Yeah.
the slang dictionary definition.
Edgelord
An
is
edgelord
someone-
is. Look,
See?
let me
Go
handle
on,
the rest.
you read.
An
Intention
edgelord
you.
is someone on an internet forum who deliberately talks about controversial, offensive,
That is
taboo,
you.
or nihilistic subjects in order to shock other users in an effort to appear cool or edgy.
I don't think you're trying to appear cool or edgy. I think it's all natural, but I think you post stuff.
Wait, he's naturally cool and edgy?
Yeah,
Well,
thank
obviously.
You. Thank you.
Look at this
I'm not
style,
trying.
cool
Dude,
and
people have
edgy.
always said you're just trying to be shocked. I'm like, no, I'm not. That's how I really feel.
Yeah, I will attest to that.
Yeah,
for sure.
that's what I mean. You're just insane.
And then Dave Taylor's like, if you really feel like that, you're a psychopath. I'm like, okay, I'll accept that as well. But you know what I'm not? An edgelord.
He's a fellow psychopath.
I'm an outside edgelord.
You're edgelord
You're,
adjacent.
you're secretly doing the.
I'm an edge runner. I'm an edge runner. But hoping to get some edge equity one day.
Next quarterback is Jordan Love, Utah State guy, going to Jacksonville at 20. So
Nah.
3 quarterbacks in the first round, according to this latest.
Probably that's
CBS
about
mock.
right.
Yeah.
I would say 3 quarterbacks going in the first round.
Yeah, interesting. I think Tua could fall farther than 5.
He overall.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
do,
absolutely.
I mean, they have him going to at 5 to Miami, but I,
I
can see
mean,
him.
where's
slipping.
that kid from Ohio State going? That
See-
fucking number 2 edge dude.
Oh,
Number 2?
Yeah, number 2. Yeah, Chase Young.
Man, that's gonna be. Oh, Burrow is so good though.
7 touchdowns in the first half.
You saw that game.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But the question is, do they have any line? Do they have a line?
Who?
Cincinnati. I mean, like, dude, it's like you
get
could be the
one.
best quarterback in the
second,
world.
Second pick is a lineman, and then you get another lineman.
Let's take a look, dude.
When you're in a total rebuild,
What was it?
you factor your line in.
What year did Baker's come out?
Baker Mayfield?
Yeah.
Mayfield,
3 years ago?
3 years ago. This may be his third season.
Let's take a look at that quarterback class and look at where each quarterback went and how they're doing.
That was Lamar Jackson.
He was drafted 2018, so
2018. So that was Lamar Jackson's year.
2 years ago.
How those quarterbacks are doing is directly related to how functional their franchise are.
Let me see what these guys are.
Okay, so 1 overall, Mayfield, of course. Darnold went 3.
The Jets.
Verdict's out on him.
Josh Allen, 7 to Buffalo, of course.
Great. Turning out to pay dividends.
Rosen to the Cardinals
A
at
bust
10.
in 2 different cities.
Yeah, and then the next quarterback.
But he hasn't gone to anywhere like.
Lamar Jackson, 32, of course.
Lamar Jackson, the last pick.
Yeah. But, dude, look at Lamar Jackson went to a stable franchise. Right?
Ish.
Yeah. Oh, Mason Rudolph.
Baker, dude, Baltimore's a stable franchise. They get a coach that's won 2 Super Bowls.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that defense,
I mean, it's not Arizona and it's not Miami.
Or Giants, Browns or Jets. Those are dysfunctional. My point being,
who's the other one?
this is Burrow's kid's going to
Josh Allen got lucky as well. Because the Bills were on the come up.
Yeah.
And we see that now.
Yeah,
You're two
and
for
they
him.
made the playoffs recently. They just shit the bed, and then they got him. I still
You
think
mean
he's
as in
good.
just now? Oh, Josh Allen?
Yeah.
He's great. He really showed out.
Can you go to the Bills?
Great
How many
to bit
times
much.
the Bills have been to the playoffs recently?
It's been like a while.
No. They were
2 times in the last 25 years or something. That's my guess. 2 times in 25 years.
okay.
Alrighty. So 2019, 2017, then
Yeah,
99 before that.
So 2017,
21 years.
they went to the playoffs.
And
So
then-
2 times in 21 years.
Yeah.
So the
2 of the
point
last
is-
3 years.
The point is 2018, right? And then in what 20? When did they get Josh Allen?
2018.
28 the year after that.
Yeah.
So they got him at see, dude. So he went to
And I
a
think
team
they had
that
a-
was functional.
I think they had
They were like 9 and
That's
8.
what I've been saying the whole time.
97
That's what I was just
finished
saying. I think they got a draft pick because they were a playoff team that year.
Yeah, let
I
me
think
see.
they had got a pick from somebody else.
Yeah, hold on.
That's how they got high
Yeah,
enough
it's
to
from
get that
Tampa
kid.
Bay. It was
There
a
you go.
trade
That's
with
right.
Tampa Bay.
That's right.
So my whole thing is like everyone's giving Baker Mayfield shit.
Here's
all
the
right?
trade. Here's the trade if you want it. Tampa Bay traded 1st and 7th round selections to Buffalo in exchange for Buffalo's first round.
They moved
selection.
up during the draft.
Yeah,
Then.
earlier though.
Because the Raiders have a couple first rounders this year.
Tampa moved up
Mac.
in an earlier draft, and then they got that pick.
So
You guys have like 12 and 19.
Here are the Pro Bowlers from that first round if you want them. Saquon Barkley, Denzel Ward, Quentin Nelson, a guard.
These are Pro Bowlers their rookie year.
Pro Bowlers since the draft, I think.
Oh.
Minka Fitzpatrick, a safety. Derwin James, also him. And then Leighton Vander Esch, who's really good.
He's a great linebacker,
for the
yeah.
Cowboys. Yeah. And then Lamar Jackson, of course. And then Nick Chubb. I forgot he went the second round. Wow.
I thought Nick Chubb was around a lot more.
Yeah. And then Darius Leonard,
dude.
linebacker.
can you go and let them in, please?
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm the one that's got to move.
All right.
Oh, we just got to get another mic over there. They can both just share one there.
Yep.
They're locked out like me.
Johnny, are you quitting?
What?
Yeah, he's letting them out.
Bum
in.
bum bum.
No, you can stay there, Johnny. We'll just put them at the edge.
Also, tell them to go
bum.
to Hobby Lobby before they come in. It's a good store.
Guys, go to Hobby Lobby. Use the code.
Guys, when you're locked in the lobby, go to Hobby Lobby.
What was the code? I use the code Fight
Fight
Nanny.
Nanny.
Oh, that's so funny.
Put it at the
My
end.
mom just hit me up about Vanderpumps being on.
Oh, I thought about this. I was like, wow, your mom watches live. She's on top of it.
a lot of times.
Is Vanderpump start today?
Yeah, that's right.
My night is so exciting.
Are they in?
Test. There we go.
What?
I don't know who this person
A
is.
black lesbian.
Do what Angelo did. Be like, yeah, they're in the building.
Yeah, they're on air right now.
I can't believe we can't call him Fat Man anymore.
That was weird.
It's his
What's the
birthday today.
word?
Happy birthday, Angela. Peace.
Hi, everybody.
Wow.
Are they all?
Ow, God damn
Or is
it.
that just her?
Ow.
Are you so successful? You have an entourage.
Oh.
Girl, I love. It's coming, girl.
Goddamn shoulder. What's up, punks?
Morgan, this
Hi.
Hey, you're gonna take this mic
What's your full name? Morgan Mizel.
right there to you.
Yes.
Mark, take this one right there.
Yeah.
And then you guys will share that one. And then
What's the word, dude?
Johnny will be here. What up, bro? How are you? We were just talking a little NFL.
You look LA now. You're not like Vegas trash.
Johnny's got to get it. Johnny's got to get that
That's
other.
how we doing it. That's how we doing it.
Dude, super excited to have you guys on. We have joining us for the last hour. They are both Comedy Store. They are a big part of the family. Morgan, what's your last name?
Mizel.
Mizel. Morgan Mizel and Punkie Johnson. How are you
up?
guys?
What's up, y'all? Thanks
Now-
for having us, Sam.
No,
for real.
anytime. I love both of you guys very much. So we've had your friends on before at Rating Refs, and so
Yeah.
what are you guys doing with them? You're doing a podcast?
All right, so the moral of the story is it's ref ratings, REF ratings for everybody. We got an app, and the app is basically for everybody, especially sports freaks like me and of course you guys, to get on there and just run the shit, talk the shit, betting, spreads. We can even comment and talk to each other. It's a dope app. I encourage everybody to download it, put your info in, and let's talk some shit to each other about these sports. Let's get crazy.
So is it beyond just rating refs right now? Because man, and talk about a field day right now. I mean, the refs are the worst. Where are you from, Morgan?
New York.
Are you
Giants fan.
Giants, Mets, Knicks.
Oh, really? So you're the whole thing.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
So hold on. So you like the Knicks?
I respect that
You
more.
like the Giants,
the
but you
Mets.
like the Mets?
Yeah, Mets are probably my favorite.
That's what I
team out of
respect the
all
most.
three. Yeah.
The Mets part.
I respect the Mets part, but I don't respect. Well, you know what, Manny? You got to give it up for Manny.
Gotta give up to Eli.
I got to.
It was a good run, dude.
You know what? It's two of the happiest nights of my life. Both
Yeah.
the Super Bowls. I can't complain about anything.
I think that's
I thought
the
you were gonna
greatest
say
run
when
ever.
They, when
Yeah.
they shit canned
Yeah.
him.
Oh,
When
no.
they benched him.
They doing better.
What was a better run, Eli Manning's run or Joe Flacco's run with Baltimore?
Ugh.
About the same,
Eli,
probably.
no.
No, I think
They both got two, right?
No,
Oh, no,
Joe
Flacco got
Flacco's
one.
I think
Eli.
Eli.
Flacco's one probably was better than any of Eli's individually.
And it's harder to.
Combination of Eli's.
No, I
New
think
York
that
has so much
run
pressure.
where
Yeah.
they
On
the
beat
media?
Yeah.
New England. When New England was undefeated, I think that could be the greatest run ever in football. In football,
When
Ever.
they went 19-0, right?
Yeah.
Well, they were
They're
18 and
18-1.
0, 18 and
18-1.
0, and they were going to go 19 and 0. I mean, and you just look at who they went up against. They had to go into San Francisco, beat San Francisco. They had to go into Dallas. I think they went Dallas, Green Bay, and then they went in and they
Ooh.
beat who then?
Green Bay was the NFC Championship.
Yeah,
game.
so they beat Green Bay. I know they Dallas and San Francisco.
Was it?
No.
Johnny, can you look that up real quick?
What in the who they played in the they couldn't have played New England?
No, they played. It was Brett Favre's last week.
Yep.
Oh,
last
Brett.
season
Yeah.
In the finals. Eli Manning's run against the Giants, against New England. Who'd he go on? You want to sit down? You want to stand?
I'm good standing. I like to stand.
So what
I'm
do you
about to
guys?
start fighting?
So you guys doing a podcast now?
Yeah, so basically every Tuesday we do a podcast just going over all the sports. Just we basically like a small itty bitty ghetto ESPN.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I
We
prefer
just-
ghetto ESPN.
Oh yeah, definitely
yeah.
ghetto. Without a doubt,
We be
ghetto.
up there drinking, talking shit,
Having a
cursing
good
each other
time.
out, and we more expressive, and we you know we're vulnerable with each other. So
Aw, vulnerability.
I think that's
so at the end, you cry a little bit about where
we
you're.
make up a little bit sometimes.
She's definitely gonna cry this week when we talk about the Saints.
You know what? The Saints
Give it
have
to
hurt
me,
me
give it
so
to
bad.
me.
Let me tell you
Give it
something
to
about
me.
the Saints. The
We talk
referees-
football all the time, and I want to hear what you say about it.
At the end of the day, a lot of Saints fans gonna be mad at that last play, but I'm not. The referees didn't do nothing to help hurt us. We hurt ourselves. Drew Brees, a fumble, an interception in the game. His first fumble of the whole season. Bad timing. The defense played like trash. Lattimore was getting burnt by a white boy.
Hey!
The whole game. No offense, white people.
Hey, I
but
think
come
that's
on,
crazy,
Lattimore. Man, I
I
mean,
think that's crazy too. I just want to say.
it was just nobody was clicking. You got big ass Jared Cook he only get the ball 2 or 3 times. I mean, come on,
I was
man.
surprised how they didn't go to him more.
I'm Sean Payton with the coaching at the end of the game. He didn't go for it. He settled
many
to risk the
oxycontin.
tie.
Our good friend, Sean
the tie.
Payton.
Here's the thing,
Close
our
personal
good
friend.
friend.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though.
He tried to shoot me. He tried to shoot me, Punkie.
He did try to shoot you under the table. He told me get the gat.
Yeah.
He told me get the
Because I
gat.
took a selfie with him, and right before I clicked it, I go, fuck the Saints. I'm a Falcons fan. Then I took his picture,
Man.
and he goes, Punkie, show him how we do in New Orleans. Get the gun under the bar.
Yeah. Shoot him in his legs. Shoot him in his legs.
I was like, congrats on everything, but I just want to say, when I would take the selfie, fuck the Saints. I'm a Falcons fan,
man.
bitch. And then I took
Either
a
way
photo.
to go, the Saints played like trash. The Vikings came in there and they handled business. And oh man, I mean, it's
You
sad.
like that?
It's
You
sad.
like that?
We didn't like that at all. I went home and cut up. I was so drunk, I threw out a whole pot of food. My wife was like, well, did the Saints win? I was like, don't fucking talk to me, bitch. Stop fucking talking. It's crazy. I get all into this shit.
Did there some domestic violence go down? Did you have to smack her around?
Almost. We was that close. Y'all know Dykes fight. Come on now.
Do I ever?
It's perfectly fine.
I used to hide under my bed while those bitches
We
are
got the
slapping
same
each
strength.
other.
Everything is fine.
I'm proud of you, Punkie, though. This is like the first time Saints fans have like taken accountability for the loss.
Man, we got to take
referees.
accountability for this one. Sean Payton with the coaching, I don't know what he was doing. I mean, I'm not on his level of expertise, but just looking on the outside end, we should have went for
It's
it.
crazy how like
touchdown
one
win.
week could just flip.
It flipped.
Everyone's like, New Orleans looking good, everything's clicking, and then like you're out, fuck the Saints.
Then you got your Pro Bowl quarterback up in there making poor, terrible decisions. But Taysom Hill a baller. Let's big
He's
up to him.
He's really good.
He makes me crazy, Taysom Hill.
Why
should've
don't they
made the Pro
run
Bowl.
with him? I mean, are they
Did you watch the game?
yeah, but like,
He's thrown a touchdown. He's done
when are they
anything but
gonna
kick a field
give him the
goal.
reins?
He just goes out there and make plays.
I think he's punted before.
He all he doing is going out there making plays. He's
When are
Thrown
they
a
gonna
touchdown,
give him
ran
the
a
reins?
touchdown, received a touchdown.
When they gonna
Throw-
give him the reins?
Probably 2 years.
They got to give it to him. I think Drew Brees think about coming back. He
He'll
just
be
like
back.
Tom Brady. You can't go out on a loss.
We
like
were
that.
just saying that before you walked in. That's what we were just talking about before you
If
walked
I was Tom, I can't go out on no interception,
Not
man.
like
Come
that.
on, man.
No, that can't be.
I'll come back and play one
No,
game.
no,
in. And an interception for a touchdown.
Oh yeah, against your teammate. your
Here's what I
ex-teammate.
think, dude. Bring Tom Brady back 1 year
Kill him.
and shit the bed, and then get this
Lawrence.
kid, dude.
He's so good.
I'm telling you, you're gonna see tanking
Yeah.
like you've never seen tanking next year. There's gonna be a race to lose to get that kid out of Clemson, dude.
Uh-huh.
He is so good. I'm like, dude, if that guy
He is really good. If he beat LSU, I'm gonna be like, God damn.
He ain't easy
he
on
would
the
be a
eyes, though.
Spartan. What?
Yeah.
He ain't easy on the eyes.
Like, who cares?
He
like,
looks
who
like-
wants a sexy quarterback?
Everybody in the
Who's
world.
like, oh yeah, my quarterback can outfuck your
Everybody.
quarterback. No.
She's mad.
My quarterback fell
Peyton
out.
Manning
man.
was good looking.
Peyton Manning.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah,
Peyton
that's what
Manning.
I'm saying.
No.
Tom,
Look,
Tom
he's
Brady's
not
the
even
one that
playing
kind of breaks
football
it.
anymore. You want a Tom Brady? You want a fucking Garoppolo?
No, you
What's
don't.
Garoppolo won? Garoppolo, get out of here.
I meant, I'm saying you want a good-looking fucking quarterback. This
no.
kid looks like a roadie for fucking
Dude, is
Skid
Eli
Row.
Manning good looking?
Man, let that
No.
boy have
Guess
his long
what?
hand be cute.
That's why he's been benched all year.
I'll take an ugly incest baby like Eli
I
and
will
Ben
too,
Roethlisberger.
dude.
Yeah,
I'd
just
rather
get out
have
there and go
ugly,
do it.
like my lawyers. I want ugly lawyers.
So y'all rather ugly? So we want ugly quarterbacks and not cute and not pretty quarterbacks.
yeah,
That's what we want.
I want ugly ones. Why? Because they've been shit on their whole life.
Because all they can do is focus on football.
That's not a bad looking guy.
It's not a bad looking dude.
Look who wants to fuck this guy. Sam Tripoli.
It's not bad looking.
Go to the Raiders. I'll slob that knob, dog. I'll make you happy.
Man, I want the Saints to trade everybody for him.
I want J.J. Redick to play
Trade the whole
quarterback.
defense. Throw the whole defense away. Let's get this kid. Let's
It's
rebuild.
gonna be
Who do you
interesting
want?
to see.
What do you want this year for you guys now? Now you're
You know
Browns.
what?
What's your problem? Defense?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. When your quarterback get old, I think about Brett Favre and how he ended with the Minnesota Vikings. The Saints ate his ass alive in that NFC Championship, and I think that when the quarterbacks is that old, people, the younger players, they're just too fast, they're too quick, and they will eat your ass up. So I think Drew Brees needs to retire. I don't think he is, but when him and Tom Brady come back, they're gonna be slow and they're gonna get ate up. They're gonna have back injuries.
I hope so.
Somebody gonna break one of their damn legs.
I hope so.
I'm scared for them, but I still want them to come back.
Yeah.
I
feel
think
the
this
same
era
way.
is over for them, but they can't
Yeah.
give it up.
So the podcast is called what? your podcast?
Our podcast is called Whistleblowers Ref Ratings. So basically what it is we are whistleblowers, but the app is ref ratings.
So do you have to go on the app to hear the podcast?
You can go anywhere. You can go on Ref Ratings on anything. Twitter Ref Ratings, Facebook Ref Ratings, Instagram Ref Ratings, REF.
Can I get it on like
And download the app.
Spotify or anything like that, or do you gotta go right on?
We are a small business starting from the bottom up. Everything is trial and error right now, but everything is going perfectly.
So are we.
And
We're 8 years in. We're still trial.
Yeah, they're gonna beat us like next month. And
I
you're
know.
gonna be like,
Guys, don't go to their podcast. I'm fucking begging you. You don't need to see how it's really done.
It's good. It's going good, man. The people that's behind it, we got a good budget. They're good people. They take good care of us, and we figuring it out.
Did you get any love from Crank Yankers?
You know what, Crank Yankers, it was popping. I
I
did
have a
get some love
question
from
for you
Crank
about that.
Yankers.
Did you get to keep the puppet?
No, I tried.
know
Did
you
you?
tried.
What'd they
I
tell
tried.
you? Because they might recur it. They don't
It
want you
was
to
like,
damage
you
it.
can't have the puppet. Because I still got a couple more episodes that they possibly may
That's
air.
why. They don't want
Yeah.
you to fucking lose it in a fire or some shit.
Yeah, I will keep that puppet.
Your
I
wife-
got a whole puppet. That shit crazy. That's like
It's
Sesame
cool
Street.
as
I think
fuck.
that's cool.
I didn't realize
shit.
how cool that was, man.
I watched that when it premiered. I was so proud of you. It
Oh, thank you,
was
bro.
very fun. What was the name of your character so people know if they watch Crank Yankers?
Shasta.
Yeah.
I don't even know where I found it. I was just in the room, I was like, yeah, this Shasta. I was like,
Johnny, can you look that up? Shasta's puppet on Crank
Nah, I don't
Yankers.
do
doing?
comedy, sir. No,
You're
no.
the quiet waiter at the Comedy Store. Just does his gigs. You just get in. You
You
get
used to
out.
work at Saddle Ranch,
I
right?
used to work at Saddle Ranch.
Oh,
that's
what
what
they
they
act
say.
like.
It's fucking awful. How do you think it was? It was terrible, dude.
What people don't realize, if you've never been to LA, there's a barn right in the middle of the
There goes
the
Punkie's
Sunset,
puppet.
right? And it's called the Saddle Ranch. And it's where like bourgeois trash goes to feel like redneck, and you go in there, and it's like in the middle of there's a giant like robot bull, and chicks get to ride it hot, and guys get thrown off and break their necks. And it's interesting to go there. When you're young, it's a great place.
I was gonna say it was a good place to work for like 6 months, and then you look, it's like, oh shit, it's been 5 years. Like, what the hell am I doing here? Like, this is awful, dude.
That's how I feel about this show.
I feel like a lot of people, the staff, end up boning each other.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
every
yeah.
restaurant. That's what happened.
Right?
Yeah, there was like a herpes outbreak over there, like
Really?
fucking 3-4 years ago. Yeah.
Oh
It got
my
pretty nasty.
God! Everybody's getting herpes for the weekend.
I used to work over at Pink Eyes, and I can't tell you the shit we were doing to each other.
Oh, shit.
Imagine if you're the person that gives everybody at work herpes. That's gotta suck.
It was one of the worst days of my life, Sam.
Well, we all could trace it back to one person.
Who was it?
Yeah, I can't say his name.
Yeah, of course.
You want full
Write it down, and I won't read it out loud. You
Did
know
he
I
get
will.
fired?
Guy?
Did
It
he
was
get
a guy?
fired?
No, you can't fire someone.
Can't
for
fire.
giving
Hey,
people-
listen.
It was all consensual, yeah.
Sexual
Can't
harassment.
fire you for giving the entire staff herpes.
It was consensual herpes sharing. Yeah, that was a funny week and a half.
That's gotta be human
Oh
resource
man,
has to be
everyone
like, what do
broke
I
out
do?
at the
What do I
same
do?
time.
No, but it was him, and then
that's-
it was like 3 other girls,
That's Saddle Ranch.
and they all trace it back to him.
Well, how about the lady? There was a chick in L.A. who tried to sue Chris Humphries for giving her herpes,
Oh, yeah.
and they made him test for it, and then he didn't have herpes, and she looks dumb as fuck.
That's a rough
Wow.
one.
Yeah,
That
she was
is
that's what she really was gambling on that. Like, Chris
Some
Humphries.
people, some people be reaching.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Some
people
people
you
reach.
probably could have got herpes from.
And she had to pay those legal fees too. And she still has herpes.
Who was
Right.
it? Usher got sued too
Usher did get sued. Yeah,
by
he's
a
giving it out.
big old girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think Usher
I believe
really
her.
did it.
Yeah, I do believe Usher.
Usher
did that
was
shit.
guilty.
Usher was fucking guilty.
Yeah, all our black men went down. Usher, R. Kelly. Damn.
Yeah.
So all we got is Usher and R. Kelly.
OJ, Jesus. There's been
OJ's
a lot
back.
of them.
OJ's back.
Hey, man, OJ never did it, man.
OJ, now,
Hey, OJ been innocent.
He
yo.
did rob those
He
dudes.
did rob the
podcast,
fucking
but I'm
Yeah.
hearing it. I'll listen.
Like you're in the right place.
I'll listen.
OJ innocent, man. He ain't do it.
Well, there's a theory that his kid was actually the one that did it. That his son is actually a chef and actually worked with the type of knife they said that it was actually. That
He was a
did the crime.
child at the time.
No, his son.
No, he was like-
grown
yeah,
up.
he was
he
old,
had He had when he was banging black chicks, son, and then there was I bang white chicks.
Pre-NFL.
Yeah, pre-NFL.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he was trying to frame his father.
No, or his dad was.
No, his dad told him to kill him,
was
yeah.
jumping on. His dad was protecting him. I mean, that's a long way to go. I mean, maybe you love your kids. Would you take
Hell to the
life
no.
for
No.
your kid?
Hell
If
no.
your daughter got accused of murder, would you take life for your
why
kid?
would I do
Why
that?
don't you love
I'd
your
be like,
kid?
mm-mm.
You out there
Why
killing
would
people?
I do that? Why am I going to prison for something I didn't do?
Because it's your kid.
Well, because you were just a bad parent.
Yeah.
No.
Was he just a bad
Technically,
kid?
it's
Yeah,
my
I just
fault.
have a bad kid.
Well, if
He's a
she
rotten
take the fall
fucking
for her
seed.
kid, the kid probably most likely gonna do it again, and then
Yes.
both of their dumbasses gonna end up in
Yes.
jail. So hell no. Fuck
And this
you,
was
bitch.
legal advice with Punch Drunk Sport.
We'll be right back right after this break.
Right back.
I was going to ask you another question, Punkie. Can I borrow $20?
Yes.
And we're back from the break.
Yes, bitch.
How come the Mets can't win?
It's been an ownership problem for about the last 15 years. Well, actually, no. We had a pretty good season.
Madoff? Did Madoff cost you guys?
Yeah, he cost us. We just haven't signed any free agents. But now we got the guy. Fuck, I forgot his name. Brody Van.
Brody Stevens?
No, not Brody Stevens.
Oh man,
This-
818 till I die.
The character from Billions, though, it's based off him. He's the one that just bought the team, but it's
Oh,
like a
really?
3-year like transfer period where you can.
Oh, that's
actually,
great.
Like,
The
take
guy
over
who's
control.
like committing crimes,
Yeah.
financial crimes.
I don't care. He's
Now-
got money to spend. Yeah, let's go. Go get me some Cubans.
We're Clipper fans here, and our owner is a part of the Committee of 300, which is basically Lizard.
And by the way,
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Lakers. That
Your
one
owner's
was for
awesome.
you. That one was for you, Lakers. Merry Christmas.
I like Bomber.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Dude, he's great. I mean, for
Just
a
got
lizard
great
person,
energy.
he's a good dude.
Do you know
Seems
that?
kind of human for a lizard person.
And I think we said it on this show before, but do you know that Ballmer was talking to the Clippers coach when everyone was trying to get Kawhi Leonard, and Lakers were very much in the mix of getting Kawhi Leonard.
No, they weren't.
Oh, but on paper they were. Like
Okay.
in the that's what you were
Yeah.
being told.
Yeah.
In the hindsight, we know that was just smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
But and so the coach of the Clippers says to Ballmer, if the Lakers get Kawhi Leonard, it's such a wrap. Let's just move the team to Seattle. Joking, and that fucker has so much money. He goes, okay, well, let's talk about that. And he's like, dude, I was just I was just kidding.
We'll look into it.
But he's like, oh, okay, man, that's a maybe. I mean,
can't
he's
believe
from
he didn't-
Seattle.
I can't believe he didn't try to buy part of the Raiders and move him to L.A. I mean, he's got so much money.
He does.
He's outside the guy who owns Amazon. I think he's the richest dude out there.
Well, if you look it up, I think me and Johnny were just fucking off looking it up. We weren't even on the show, but we looked up the owners, NBA owners' wealth. And his shit is like 56 billion, and then number 2 is like 2 billion.
Yeah.
It's something crazy like that. I mean,
Yeah,
that
that's
jump
why I know
is
we're gonna win a
insane
championship
of how rich
eventually.
that dude is.
Oh yeah, the Clippers.
He could lose $2 billion
coming.
and not notice it.
Well, it's
Yeah.
also he's like spending money smart too. It's not like they're doing it like
Obviously,
the Knicks.
look
You
how
know what I
rich he
mean?
is.
The Knicks are like one of the top like grossing franchises in sports for like the last
Okay.
15 years. We just spent
Okay,
money.
30
You
billion?
guys need
Ooh.
a trans to record your owner saying the
Is that
N-word.
all owners?
That's what
I
you
need
guys
something.
need.
Something.
You guys need a
Christ.
trans, like our guy. We got busted
Yeah.
banging some trans chick. You guys need that. You need to record him yelling racial slurs. Because I'm telling you,
So he doesn't even own, that dude doesn't
they
even own an NBA team.
want to get him out.
Oh yeah. So it's impossible because he owns MSG.
All right, well let's set it up.
Yeah, let's figure it out. I mean, like, dude, he's so bad. And it's just like, it's like the Lakers. If the Lakers weren't such a big brand, the NBA would let them run into the ground. They're
Yeah.
actually bigger than the owners. And I mean, as a New Orleans Pelicans, are you a Pelicans person?
No.
No, you're not.
New
That's the
Orleans,
next
New
NBA
Orleans
team.
didn't have a basketball team for so long. It was just so hard to just jump on that.
You don't even like Zion's fat ass?
I mean, you know,
Dude,
I
that's
support,
a big dude.
That's a
He
very
is
big
a big
boy.
dude, but he a big fast dude too. That motherfucker, I be scared he
You
gonna.
think he'll be in the
around.
dunk contest?
Oh,
not
God,
this
no.
year.
He
Not
can't lift
this
up
year.
that
The year
hard.
after, yeah.
Well, they said he'd be
But
back
not this
within.
year.
They said he'd be back within the month.
Dude, I don't think it's happening.
I don't think
Dwight
he should
Howard
come
is,
back
which
this
is
year.
interesting.
Yeah, Dwight Howard is in the dunk contest.
I'm
that?
happy for Dwight Howard. I'm so
too.
happy. Just you know what, dude? It's
Finally,
like,
he looks like he's been a good sport.
Well, it's just a really nice second
No.
stint with the Lakers. You know what I
Listen,
mean? Especially how it ended the first time.
Pug, here's the thing, dude. You know, as a lesbian, we see a lot of lesbians in sports, and
Yeah,
everyone's
Dyko.
like, "Yeah, dude, you do you." I mean, Amanda Nunes openly lesbian, but when it comes to men,
Yeah.
it's like not the same thing. It's just like and I think that Dwight Howard got thirsty eyes. And that's why he ends up jumping from team to team. And when we find, and I got a joke about it. I mean, like, he got busted banging trans.
Yeah.
I'm like, the guy's got 8 kids by 8 different women. He wants to fuck something that doesn't come with a child support payment. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like in LA, he's like, I can be the queen I want to be, dude. That's my honest opinion on Dwight Howard.
Only place in the world you could be like a 6'11" dude and bang transsexuals.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
and
just
just-
no one's gonna say anything about it. Just
Preach, brother, preach.
No comment. I'm not yay or nay. I'ma just laugh.
They
That shit
just
was
had to go,
funny.
listen, Dwight, don't stare at everybody in the shower. They had to creep him out. When they announced that, dude, what was it, Johnny? Remember when I sent you that picture that ESPN used for when they announced Dwight Howard was signing with ESPN? I mean, it had thirsty eyes in the look. And they must have been like, stop staring at their junk and you could stay with us. There's no reason why he would be bumped from team to team. Like, the dude was doing 30 points, 30 rebounds in some games. And he
Agreed.
was like, and it's just
And
like,
that was just at Trunks.
dude,
We'll be right back right after this break.
Oh, definitely 3 sets.
it's interesting, dude.
my favorite thing about Dwight Howard is a dead giveaway. Dude's got like 80 snakes.
Snakes?
Snakes. He doesn't even have names for all of them, but he has 80.
And he's got to feed all
ate
them?
snakes.
It's like a slaughterhouse?
I have no
I used
idea
to
what
have a
he's
snake. First time I fed it a rat, I'm like, I'm out.
I'm done with
Can I
Yeah.
get is there vegan rats I could get this fucking thing?
That's already weird. I don't do snakes.
I don't do
neither.
snakes either.
Oh, 80 snakes.
80.
I don't like snakes.
I
dude.
don't either.
The things you gotta feed that giant snake, it's just like it's gotta eat like people.
Yeah.
I just don't like him. I don't trust him. My ex-girlfriend dumped me for a snake. And ever since then, it's been all downhill.
Oh Lord, she dumped you for a black guy?
No. That's racist.
He just happened to be black.
Dude, I hate that.
There's a snake first.
I'm not a snake. It doesn't that look like Trevor right there from
It does, Kevlar.
That do look
It
like
does look like
Trevor.
Trevor Kevlar.
doesn't it? Hi, I'm at the Dojo of Comedy, everybody.
And we're about to put snakes in our ass. I'm Dwight Howard. We'll be right back right after this break.
See, he was at the
yeah.
Hawks. He put up huge numbers. Were you at the Comedy Store for New Year's?
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, God, what?
It was just the first time I didn't do drugs. So I was just like bored.
Why did you not do it?
fucking funny.
I'm trying to be responsible and not sleep till 7 p.m. the next day.
God, you're so
But you're a nighttime worker.
I know, but like now I'm starting to be up in the day. Like today I woke up at 8:30 in the morning. I took the dog for a walk. I did a couple push-ups. I went to the gym. I went to cycling class. Like
Oh
I'm
my
trying
God,
to
that's so
trying
good.
to
Isn't
care
it
about my
funny
body.
when you quit doing drugs how you end up waking up at 8 in the morning?
And getting shit done.
And you don't want to.
I'll be done everything by like 11. Then I'm bored
I
at
used
1.
to do a ton of
That's
drugs. Now I wake up at 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
How many naps do you take a day?
It depends if I'm home. Sometimes I'm not home all day. If I'm home, I'll probably take like 30 minutes.
I take 7.
Well, fuck,
You
lucky
sleep
'cause
all
I
day.
love my
I was
sleep.
asleep for the first 20 minutes of this fucking podcast.
Oh God, I hate not doing drugs, but it's just my body feels great.
I love your honesty.
Punkie, am I
I
allowed
was just
to
talking
ask
to
how
about it
old
in
you
the
are?
car. I was like, man, I wish I was in here smoking cigarettes and just flying down the mountain, down the highway.
Go ahead.
Can I ask how old you are? Am I allowed?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I'm 34.
34. All right, you're still young.
Yeah, I'm young. I'm having a good time.
You are. You're-
I'm running every day now. Gym class. I'm trying to take some boxing
I
lessons.
used to do a lot of coke at the Comedy Store back
Oh,
in the
it's
day.
the best.
A lot
No, you didn't.
of coke. A lot of coke.
the best.
But it's a young man's drug, dude.
Oh, of course.
You can't do
see
that
people
shit
dropping like
forever,
flies
man.
our age.
Yeah, you can.
I
And,
like-
and it's dangerous now. I don't trust it. No
Oh, they
more.
got fentanyl,
Fentanyl
and
and all
that
other
shit?
shit in there.
Oh, yeah,
yeah. It's
people
mostly
everyone's
meth and fentanyl, yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I like the ones with the meth in it, though. I can't lie.
By the way,
You guys-
this is... We pitch a show with Punkie.
I feel like
and
we're not
this
on a
is straight
podcast.
up-
That's what's so great. Like,
Dude, this is straight up how she takes industry meetings, too. She's like,
oh my God, you're
I
so
like
funny.
smoking crack. I'm like, hey, man, we're in it. Let's do it.
Like, I forget she's always just her.
That's why she's
like-
going to be huge,
I
man.
know, it's great.
Hey, I want to
I
ask
like
you, where does the name Ham Hock come from? Because some people
So-
know you as Ham Hock. Everybody else knows you as
Well,
Punkie.
when I did
but
the
you were
job,
Ham Hock first.
I was Ham Hock first. When I did the job at the interview at the at the Comedy Store, the guy was like, "Where you from?" I said, "New Orleans." And he was like, "Wow." He's like, "What do you miss the most?" I said, "Ham hocks." But they had a girl that me and her had the same name. Her name Jessica, my name Jessica. And our tickets would get printed up and we would get confused. So he was like, "You know what? You're going to be Ham Hock." And my tickets print as Ham Hock, and then everybody just started calling me Ham Hock.
Oh, that's crazy.
I love the name. I love it. It's a great nickname for me.
It is a great nickname.
And I got a big ass ham hock, you know what I'm saying? Some
see
nice
it.
ass back there, boy.
And for all the white people out there and people from the north, like all of our Canadian friends, and I apologize for not knowing. Tell me exactly what a ham hock is.
A big ass piece of meat.
Yeah.
Ham. A big ass piece of ham wrapped on a big ass bone.
I love black lesbians.
You better.
Aren't they the best?
I really
I
do.
am.
I
Just
think
don't give a
God.
fuck.
I
You are the
think
best.
God is a black British lesbian. I think that's the highest level.
Keeps
of cool.
adding more to it.
Yeah, the highest level of cool.
I think so.
Are you guys baseball people at all? Are you?
I used to love baseball a lot. And then when I got hired to do this podcast with Ref Ratings and Dave and Morgan, I started getting back into baseball. I used to love the Atlanta Braves because my uncle was like really close to the assistant manager.
Johnny's
Everybody in the
Yeah.
South loves the Braves.
Yeah.
Because of TBS. You always get to see the
Oh,
games.
yeah,
Everyone-
yeah.
That's what happened to the Cubs, too.
And you're a Mets
I'm a
guy.
Mets fan. Yeah, I hate the Braves.
We are Dodger guys. You guys here today? Now they busted
I'm a Cubs
the
guy.
Boston Red Sox
What?
for stealing signs. They're using
Wait.
the replay booth to steal signs.
Did you also see
wait.
that they busted the Chicago White Sox for stealing cars? Automobiles.
The whole team together.
So wait, that's two teams now. That's Houston.
Yep.
They're basically both teams that beat the Dodgers in the World Series.
Yeah, in the
have
last,
both
like, couple
now
years, yeah.
been busted stealing signs.
Wow.
Atlanta's in trouble. Dude, this is a story that nobody's talking about that I think Major League Baseball is freaking the fuck out. Look at that, dude.
Wow. Whoa. Who is snitch?
Yeah, that's my question.
Who is out here
Well,
snitching?
what happened is that for the Houston Astros, a guy that was on the World Series team ended up signing somewhere else, and they went to play him, and he saw that they were doing the exact
I
same
remember
thing
that,
he
yeah.
was there, and they were just lighting him up, and he's like, enough of this bullshit.
So you guys are literally costing me millions of dollars right now. Yeah.
Oh man, it's always gonna take one hater. You gotta watch your
That's the
back.
thing I don't understand. Like, I mean, baseball, it's all been about like gamesmanship from the beginning. You know, I mean, like stealing signs has always been part of the game. It's just that they're using like technology now
Yeah.
to do it and all this other
Well,
shit.
I-
And they
It's
have
like
the
out of hand.
technology to catch you.
Yeah, exactly.
Back then, it was just in the 70s and 80s, like, I heard so-and-so
Yeah, you
does
just
this
gotta
to
eat
watch
it,
your
yeah.
shit. Here, everyone's got a cell phone and
Well, I mean,
tweeting pictures of you
Houston's
doing
was
it.
like a labyrinth.
It was
dude.
egregious, yeah.
It was like if some guy did this, that means it was going to be an inside if he did this.
Yeah, they had. Oh yeah, there was.
It's
very
still a
specific.
tattletale generation. It's what it comes down to. We're a
Definitely.
That's when you
tattletale
just couldn't
generation.
But I think like stealing signs is a part of the game, but when it's like super elaborate like that, like I mean, what Houston was doing was like insanity, dude.
It was basically like a fuck you.
Yeah.
It was a big old fuck you, suck my dick. We gonna do this.
I think if somebody was on second and he's watching the pitch and they could do something like that to let you know what the pitch was. I think that's in a weird way within baseball.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
You got like people on the payroll just
batting-
to like operate cameras and stuff.
Yeah,
now we're
I'm
talking
batting
about
and I
a completely
keep
different
noticing
thing.
the same signal coming at
Yeah.
me. That's within my right to kind of use that advantage. But
Yeah.
if you have guys recording practices,
Yeah.
if I'm coming into the game with that knowledge, I don't learn it on my third at bat. You know what I mean? I come in there with that knowledge. That's cheating.
I mean, dude, it's the same thing with New England, dude. Now they got busted again, and they're like, well, it's my theory. Like, New England, you can't do this.
Yeah.
You can't. You're like, it's like Bill Cosby asking to take a young lady for a drink. You can't do
Yeah, you
that.
could
You're
never
not
do that ever
allowed to
again.
do that.
Yeah.
There's funny ones too, where it's like, a team that had shitty attendance, like the Falcons for a couple years, pumping noise into the stadium to make it sound like there's more people there.
I don't have a problem,
I don't have a problem with that.
No.
They lost a fucking 5th round pick for it. Maybe
Why? But that's not cheating.
But according to the rules, it is. Because they were
NFL
making
can
it
suck my
sound
dick. The NFL have so many stupid rules. I hate it. I fucking hate it.
There's
And I'm
n-
so mad that the NBA don't fight no more. I hate that. I fucking hate it. I want to see somebody get snuck.
Yeah.
Hard. Fight.
Dude, I'm
Best
waiting
part
for
again.
somebody to have karate like fucking this dude does.
Yeah.
The last good fight was when fucking Meta World Peace was with the Pacers. When he went with the Pacers, and then he went into the stands.
Yeah, the Rumble.
Rumble in the what was it?
Palace.
The Palace,
the
yeah.
Rumble.
I
the
love
Palace.
that.
He was-
That was awesome.
Pacers
I
at
don't want
Detroit.
that bad.
I
By
love
the way,
that. That was fun.
Hey, Johnny, can you find a video of that? Dude, there's this fat Mexican that just takes a punch. And
Oh,
I'm
from
like,
Jermaine O'Neal.
Like-
No, not from Jermaine O'Neal, from Steven Jackson.
Somebody comes in and like slides in and nails
Steven
the guy.
Jackson.
No, it was Steven Jackson.
I
Steven
remember.
Jackson
And the
cracked
dude
that guy.
just gets
And I love
up
Steven
like
Jackson,
there's
too.
nothing.
But there's one where Jermaine O'Neal, he like slipped as he was throwing the punch. If he
Yeah.
was connected, he was doing jail time.
Yeah.
'Cause that guy would have died.
Yeah, Meta World Peace is just crazy.
Raw footed, raw and red.
Yeah, it's so interesting because you watch this shit and you're also like, okay, dude, as a fucking. Oh, look at Steven Jackson on the side. Look at Steven
The
Jackson.
Pacers have always had an interesting
yeah.
team.
Get him. That's what I'm talking about. See, this the games I
See.
miss right here.
Imagine
Steven
if you
Jackson
were
was so ready to go.
See, I don't mind this shit when it's on the court. When you go into the stands, that's when you got problems.
Well, tell these fans stop
He's
talking
grabbed that
shit.
little kid.
He threw a beer on him.
As a guy who hates hecklers, I'm like, I'm on your side.
I think
assault.
I think fans should start getting slapped, not punched, but slapped.
Or what about caned? We start caning fans? They're
How
gonna
about
get
hitting my-
You are going. You a psycho. You crazy motherfucker.
But just every player in the NBA.
He just
once
got
a
in a
year-
fight with himself the
Why
other day.
would
Did
you
you hear
grab a
about it?
player?
Look at that eye.
Jim Carrey.
Why would you grab a player, dude?
Why would you grab a 7-foot guy that's already in clothes perfect for fighting?
Yeah.
And is enraged.
Yeah. You spilled my popcorn.
Look at that right there. Bro, come on, dude.
He's like,
don't
please
fight.
stop.
Chill,
What part
chill,
of the game
chill.
was this? I bet you they went right back into playing like that shit. Didn't
Nah, they
happen.
canceled. I mean, it was over.
They had
There was like
s-
16 seconds left.
They had two. There was 2 against 1. Everybody else got suspended.
Dude, who was telling the fucking funniest stories, dude? There was like a fight. I think it was in I think it was Golden State. Who was gonna fight Golden State? I forget who it was. They were gonna have a fight on stage on the court. Then it went into the locker room.
Oh,
They were
that was
about to have a-
it was Houston
Portland,
Clippers.
right?
It was Houston Clippers like 2 years ago or last
no,
year.
no.
When Chris
That's-
Paul was in the
yeah,
tunnel.
That's what it was.
No.
The
This
tunnel?
is a different story because I think it was
I know exactly what
Portland
you're talking about.
versus Golden State, and Portland was gonna fuck up Golden State. I think the story was, and they were all talking shit, right? So then they're all on the bus, and all the players are talking a lot of shit. They're like, "Yeah, I would have fucked that dude up. I would have fucked him up. All of a sudden, like 8 black cars roll up
Oh.
to the bus, and they're like, "Oh, dude, you fucked it. You gotta go talk to them, dude." Like everybody's. So they're just like, drive. They're just drive.
boom.
Oh, here it comes. Here it
Oh,
comes.
you missed it. I saw
Oh,
it.
here. Boom. This kid gets boom, and I know where.
He got him on a
That's a
back fist
fan.
too.
Oh, right here. Here it
Not
comes
anymore.
up here too.
Hey, will you sign my jersey? What's happening?
But that guy gets hit again by Jermaine O'Neal from the side.
That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, there's another punch too on the same guy.
Was this the end of the game, guys?
Yeah, there were literally like 16 seconds left.
Okay.
No, this was before the tip-off. It was during the national anthem.
What
was during
happened
the
to
national
that
anthem.
guy? Like, what
What?
happened
Meta
to the
World
play?
Peace. He went to go play with the Lakers and won
No,
a
I
championship.
mean like the rest of the season. Did
Oh,
they
so he
fine
got
you?
suspended for the rest
Boom,
of the
look at
season.
that.
Okay.
Pump,
I think
bam.
Jermaine O'Neal got like 40-something games. No, Steven Jackson got 40-something games. Jermaine O'Neal got like 18. or
I
something
wish
like
we
that.
could see the other punch.
The best part of this story, I heard Steven Jackson giving an interview once, and he says when they got back to the locker room, Ron Artest was sitting there with like a towel on his head. He like took it off, looked at him, he goes, "So you think we're gonna get in trouble?" Are you fucking kidding me?
That's
Oh,
funny.
there it is. There it is. That was it. Here it comes. Watch. Out of nowhere, bam, Jermaine O'Neal just pops that fat fuck. Watch right here. Boom!
Stick around.
Now, see,
Gets up, bam!
Just stay down, dude.
Oh, it's not my day. It's not your day, Gil. Pardon me. Would you mind signing my jersey for my? Oh goodness!
Crazy. Boom! Just nails him.
well, that's what the fans get. Don't come on the court, bitch.
Dude, I mean, like, yeah. This is YouTube making people think they can comment on everything.
Oh yeah, don't. Yeah, exactly. Don't come over here. That's why I'm trying to tell people, don't come up on this stage.
Outside of me, who's your favorite person to watch the Comedy Store?
Oh, you know,
Who is your favorite
let me tell you
Pearson?
why I like to watch you. Because there is not a single fuck in the vein
right.
of your body. And you just be looking at people like, yeah, I fucking said it.
Yeah.
And
Are you saying I'm an edgelord?
the reason why I like it so much because I feel like I'm like that too. I be like, yeah, bitch, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Hate me?
There's
love
Earl
me or not?
Skakel. Johnny, rewind that a little bit. I've never
I
seen
can
Earl
tell
in his
from
film.
here it's Earl.
Or Andrew Dice Clay's kid right there.
There's Earl Skakel. Right
That's Scott Pollard. He's
look
been
like
on our
Scott.
show before.
there.
Look like
What?
Scott.
Yeah, that's Scott
Oh, and
Pollard.
it gets hit with toilet paper. I love it. Look at this popcorn bucket for
Who
your
went to the
mouth.
bathroom, got
Yeah,
toilet
grab
paper
toilet
in the middle of this, came back, was like, I'm gonna get you.
That's a
paper.
popcorn
That
bucket for your
keeps
mouth.
going.
Popcorn.
Earl's like, listen, brother.
You gotta be crazy
You
start
gotta-
fighting Detroit.
Watch out for the popcorn
give a
buckets, baby.
Oh! Dude, if that was prison, that'd be piss. Someone's throwing piss on you, dude.
It's Detroit. It's prison.
Also, like the collection
Like,
of
you got it,
2002
I'm just
basketball
hanging
players
out.
to be in the
I
fight.
kept my Skull Bandit in my mouth, though. I still got my chew.
Is that the coach?
Is that
No.
the coach?
Whoever it is,
That's
he
the
got
Scarecrow.
I know.
If I only had a
That's the
bang.
mascot without his shit on.
He wears a suit under.
I know, tuxedo. He's got a monocle and a top hat.
Well, he has a nice tie on. That's a pretty blue.
That is pretty blue.
If I only had a bang.
Oh, man.
What do you guys got on this? Because we won't have another episode until after it's over. The college football championship Monday night. LSU, Clemson.
I'm going to LSU all day.
I like
too.
LSU too.
Me
I just
too.
love Coach O.
Well, I get
I'm
why
rooting
you
for
do
him.
LSU.
Ow.
I do think it's going to be a battle of the quarterbacks. And LSU, Burrow is just great.
Burrow is great.
Sorry,
Burrow
he's
is great.
dying.
And I like the Clemson quarterback. I do like him, but I do not think he is all the way well
They got a
rounded.
good running back too, but I
Yeah,
just think
Travis Etienne.
Clemson's
He's
too
really good.
much.
I think they run the option too much. I think Joe could run the option. He could pass. He could run. He could spin. I mean, he just have too. He's just way too talented.
I don't know what it is, man, but both in the NCAA and in the pro, the playoff games have been amazing.
Yeah.
Yep.
They've
So
both
far.
been amazing.
So far.
It's like the football gods are like, we shall give you.
Well,
this.
we said this NFL is going to be good playoffs. We'll see how this
I
next.
think NFC rocking it all day. I think AFC is boring. I mean, NFC been killing. it.
AFC's boring. You got Kansas City
know.
and you got Baltimore.
Ravens are pretty
Kansas
fun
City
to watch.
haven't been hyped up this year at all.
I like
haven't
Kansas
heard
City.
too
They're
much
healthy.
from
That's
Kansas
why I
at
like them.
all.
They're healthy. They're kind of staying
Now
on the
they're
radar.
But here's the thing.
They're playing defense.
The Saints are out of it now. I'm going Kansas all the way. I think Andy, and it's strictly because of Andy Reid. Andy Reid, I think he deserves a
Going
chance
with the
this year.
Chiefs? No, okay.
Oh, you just said they're not hyped the whole time.
They're not hyped.
She
because
said they haven't been all year.
I haven't been hearing much about them.
Because
They just-
Mahomes was out for
they
4 or
kinda
5
just,
weeks.
They're kind of just, scrolling through. So I really don't
One
hear
of the
too much about them.
losses that Baltimore has is to Kansas City.
There you go.
I think it's crazy. I think that
Who's the other one? I don't remember.
I don't know who the other-
Texans, I think.
maybe I don't know, but dude, Kansas
else is
City.
still alive?
I mean, dude, Houston's on fire, dude. I
Bro,
love those.
What everybody's sleeping on, I think the Texans could take Baltimore.
They still got Bill O'Brien as their head coach.
They still have Bill O'Brien, but the Texans out here looking
You
serious.
don't think he's good?
No, I think he's bad. In fact,
By the way, he saved Penn State, which kind of pisses me off
know.
because they didn't lose one fucking minute of football time for diddling kids, right?
Yeah.
No,
Not
that's-
one. Not one.
Yeah.
and say just cancel one season. You're like, you know what I mean? You guys gotta just relax for a second.
Yeah. Take a day
Yeah,
off.
go think about some stuff.
You've been fucking kids. You gotta be tired. Take a nap.
Reevaluate.
You know what I do love this, especially postseason, because they just got him for it, having beast mode back.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Pretty fun to see that
I
guy
haven't watched
back
him play
there
yet.
again.
You mean
Oh, you
my-
haven't?
Did you see my picture with him, my buddy?
No. Yeah, your buddy.
Me and my
Let's
buddy?
call him and ask him who his favorite comic is at a comedy store. It's fun to have him back.
Because right before
And
he
he's getting
signed,
better and better and better.
I went to the Raiders' last game in Oakland just to see the game, and he had his own. He was at the tailgating, and there was like the worst security there. You could just go under the.
Bad security at Oakland Stadium.
No
he said.
way.
And I was just taking pictures with him. He's like, "Hey, boss," So, but here's the thing. I think Seattle could be sneaky.
I do too.
Oh, it's no doubt about Seattle, but then I think about
Absolutely.
Pete Carroll.
I think they could be. You don't like Pete Carroll?
I didn't say I don't like Pete Carroll, but Pete Carroll can make a fucked up decision at the last minute of the
Yeah,
game.
like
He's proven
not
it.
running the ball.
He's proven
Done
it
it
time
twice.
and time again.
2 big times that we can think of.
Dude, not running
A
the
Super
ball that
Bowl.
time
Yeah.
changed everybody's legacy. It changed the legacy
Yeah.
of that team, Seattle, and of the Patriots.
The Niners are forced to be reckoned with. Everybody in the NFC that's contenders right now are forces to be reckoned with. The Vikings proved they're forced
I
to be
still
reckoned
don't
with.
believe in the Packers, though.
Well, you know what? The reason why I do believe in them a little bit is because they're at Lambeau Field this week, and it's in.
That's true.
I mean,
they got home field advantage and probably the
it's-
best quarterback left.
yeah. But they would
Helps.
travel.
Yeah, but
depending
dude,
on who wins.
they're not good.
No, you're right. I
And
agree with you.
And Aaron Rodgers isn't the same Aaron. We are seeing the slow dip of Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
And here's the problem, man. I mean, like,
He's like 2 years behind Brady and Breeze when on that downward.
I
you know.
just think it's like pain. I mean,
Father Time.
Tom Brady is like, he reminds me a lot of Jordan because Jordan for a long time took breaks on how much money he was making so other people could make money on the team, you know?
Plus, he was making a mint with Jordan.
That's why.
Yeah.
But Tom Brady, like,
He
he
could
didn't
afford
need to
to.
make that money. His
And
fucking
playing
wife.
cards.
He's probably making a lot
Yeah.
in Vegas also.
Playing
Yeah.
cards.
Brady don't need no money. His wife got him.
How
all
much
day.
was his wife making a year? Like $100 million modeling?
Jesus Christ.
How hot are you when you people just pay you $100 million because you got symmetrical face?
I just got paid in a turkey sandwich to show some homeless guy my balls. So she's way hotter than me, apparently.
I'll take a payment like that too. Shit. I need a turkey
I was gonna
sandwich.
say the
It
turkey
was
sandwich with
delicious.
100
It do
million.
sound good, man. That's crazy.
So
It
who do
was
you got?
delicious.
Who do you got this weekend coming up? We'll do college football championship. Who do you got?
LSU. I already said LSU.
LSU?
I agree.
I like
with everybody.
LSU too.
LSU.
I'm going LSU.
See, here's the whole thing. I love Ed Orgeron. I love him. I'm rooting for him because I love that USC was like, nah, we don't want you. He's like, okay, I'll go over here. And he brought his Cookie Monster mouth over to LSU. And for the first year, they're like, did LSU make the wrong decision? And then that kid transferred, and boom, he got it. I just think Clemson is just like, I think this Trevor Lawrence is just like something we've never seen before.
We're about to find out.
So
He's never
three-
lost before, right?
No, he's never lost.
Oh, he's
and he has
undefeated, yeah.
0 interceptions from the last like 13 games.
Pretty special.
If he wins
much kid.
this, we start having a discussion. Is this the greatest quarterback in college football ever? Because you remember they were trying to make that about Tim Tebow, but he couldn't
Yeah.
throw the ball.
Yeah.
Like, this guy can throw the ball, and we just saw he could run.
Yeah. Who you got?
Yeah, fighting
don't- I
Annie.
don't
Just pick
even
one.
know what this
Clemson or LSU. Make a call.
All right, how about
You
this?
all
I'll make
said
it easier
LSU,
for you.
so why
Orange
would I
or
like
yellow?
You like
again?
orange or
Clemson.
yeah?
Yeah, orange or yellow.
That's like how I like to pick things. That's why
Orange
I
or
love-
yellow?
Yellow.
Oh, okay.
All right,
so
LSU.
4 to 1.
Good.
All right, so what are the games?
You got Niners, Vikings. Niners at home, favored by 7. I'm going Niners.
Straight up.
But okay, you don't want to take the points in any
I'm
way.
gonna go,
I got Niners.
I'm going to go Niners.
I like the Niners to win, but I think the Vikings cover.
Yep, I agree
shit.
with you. I agree with you too. Bill.
I think the Niners gonna take it, but boy, the way the Vikings played the Saints, they look like everybody they remind me of the underdog Eagles when they defeated the Patriots. Like everybody call them the underdog,
Yeah.
and they keep taking that shit to heart, and they coming hard, man. I'm gonna go Niners, but Vikings gonna be.
I think that's a
force.
big game for Kirk Cousins. Like the whole thing.
If that
could
spread,
win.
that
he
spread
could
doesn't
win.
come down, I would take Vikings in the points. Niners win that game.
Also, what time is the game? Because Cousins can't play after 1
that
o'clock on the
is,
East.
I want to say a 1:30.
What is?
I think 1:30.
It is a 1:30
What
game.
is Kirk
Niners.
Cousins?
West Coast time.
What is his sign?
Why?
What year was Kirk Cousins? Is he a rat or is he a dog or is he a monkey? Because any of those.
What's
he'll
his
win.
moon rising?
He's a Viking.
He's a Viking. All right, so I think we all go San Francisco. What's the next one?
Ravens at Titans. Ravens favored by 10 at Baltimore, of course.
I mean, Derrick Henry's is a monster.
And here's the thing: they have a good defense, the Titans, and the NFL leading rusher, and that's great January football.
I'd say
'Cause
that's
if
how you
they
win in the
get up,
playoffs, yeah.
you're gonna take the ball back and you're gonna kill that clock.
And that is like.
But everybody, let's draw this back and
But I'll
understand
go
that's
Ravens.
Tanner Hill.
Yep.
He's been the best quarterback in the league the last 3 weeks.
Right now, everything we
Tanner
discussed
Hill.
does involve Tannehill.
That's true, yeah.
Running the ball and defense.
But he's been like one of the best quarterbacks in the league for like the last month.
Yeah.
He's been one of the luckiest
weeks.
quarterbacks in the league for the last.
I
month.
actually agree with him on it. I'm gonna agree with you on that.
He's just
Bottom
been-
line now, it's the Ravens. They've had a week off.
Yeah,
Titans snuck into the playoffs.
They did sneak into the playoffs. I'm gonna go Ravens, man. I'm really look. Lamar is just gonna run the damn ball. So go ahead.
But so is Ingram.
Well, they both gonna run the ball.
Do you want Ingram to win as
Everybody
an
run the
forever?
I love Ingram. I want the best for Mark Ingram.
Sometimes somebody leaves your team and you wish them the best. Sometimes you're like, good riddance, asshole.
Let me
Get the
ask
fuck
you.
out of here.
The Ravens are a force to be reckoned with, man. The Ravens got some heavy hitters on that team.
They got
Yeah.
a good defense.
Yeah.
I mean, and
just-
now we're talking about
This is gonna be an old school football.
I just
game.
hope that
Yeah.
I think so.
It's gonna
I
be
just hope
violent.
that they
no
don't.
bitches.
I just hope that they don't give into the hype and this game don't humble them. You know
Ravens
what I'm
win
saying?
24-9.
Nah.
Ooh, I do
Someone's
like
getting a
that.
Absolutely not.
safety.
No, 3 field goals. I do
Three
like that.
field goals. You think 3 field goals?
You think the Titans ain't gonna score?
Yeah.
You tripping? You tripping? Nah. I'll go.
I'm gonna go
20,
Ravens.
I'll go 24-21, but not no 24-9.
I don't think it's going to be that close.
I do.
28-16.
I don't see the Titans scoring 3 touchdowns on the Ravens.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be 24-10.
It's a touchdown and a field goal instead of 3 field goals. But yeah.
They're gonna get
It'll be-
21. They're gonna shock everybody.
Your Titans are?
Yeah. It's gonna be a close game.
Dude,
It's gonna be by field
imagine
goal.
trying to stop Derrick Henry.
Should we see what's in the bag
This
of bets?
guy's got
I'd
a
rather
full
not, yeah.
thing, dude. You're like, fuck,
That's
I
what
gotta
they
hit
do.
this dude.
Have you seen Derrick Henry stand up to stand up next to Mark Ingram? He looks like an
Dude,
elephant.
he's the same size as the
He's
Broncos linebacker. What's
Von Miller?
Von Miller? They have the exact same body.
He's
they did their
huge.
measurements. The exact same guy. Dude, he's like the juggernaut.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm giving him his name. Mark Henry's new nickname is Juggernaut because, dude, he just hits holes and you're like, ah.
Yeah, explosive.
Travis Henry.
Look at that,
Christ.
dude.
He looks
Oh
like his
God,
little
you found a
brother.
picture. Jesus Christ! Look at that.
Have you seen his high school stats?
Well, Derrick Henry's in heels in that photo.
He was rushing some games. It would be like 21
plays
carries,
in
like
heels.
400 yards, like 5 touchdowns.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, usually guys at that tall, you don't like them because their knees get fucked up. People take out their
Yeah.
knees, but this guy's such a fucking workhorse. Nobody even
Yeah.
wants to take a shot from his
And
knees.
he's fast.
Oh, I think it's gonna be a tight game. I think it's gonna be tight.
So we all think Ravens.
Ravens.
We just disagree about how many points will be
Yeah.
scored.
Okay. Next one.
Chiefs, Texans at Kansas City.
This is gonna be the
9
game of the week.
9 point is the spread.
I
And
don't know,
I do
man.
think I also agree with you. Game of the week.
I think this one's gonna be crazy. Oh, we didn't get you. Who do you got? Purple
You
or
asked me
blue?
if you-
Purple or
purple.
blue? Purple. She's
Good
going
job.
Raven.
So far, you
Going
agree with me
Raven.
on everything.
Texans versus Chiefs.
Man, I'm going to say Chiefs.
I'm going Chiefs.
But
Chiefs
I,
win. Yeah.
if there's any game that could be an upset, I think
this
it's
one?
this one.
Nah, any game that could be upset is the Texans and the Ravens.
I mean, Titans and Ravens.
Yeah, Titans, Ravens.
I'm gonna go Chiefs too,
I like the Chiefs, but I like the Texans.
because I want to
cover.
see Chiefs versus Baltimore.
I like the Texans.
championship.
I do too.
That's gonna be barn burner.
Oh yeah.
I like Texans to cover, but I also like the Chiefs.
10's a lot.
Times a lot.
Yeah.
And they're going to score
Colors?
too.
Red,
Red and blue.
versus blue.
Blue.
Whoa, go
Whoa,
Texas
whoa,
with the
whoa,
upset.
whoa.
With the upset. Well, she's the only one that's right the whole time.
I know. That's how gambling goes. And then we have Seattle Seahawks at Green Bay.
Here is my.
This is a fourth
This is my upset. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Here's my upset.
What you think? Seattle.
Seahawks beat.
Oh
beat
yeah.
Packers.
Spread is
Seahawks
4.
coming off of a rough loss. I think they're gonna come in and take the Packers out. I think just as a team, as a package, a total package, I think the Seahawks got it in
You
every
mean
area.
end of the season loss against the Niners, which cost them the division?
Yeah.
They did-
And which
they
fucked
won
up the
last
Saints
year.
because we should have been a number
Yeah.
2 seed.
Okay, we're not talking about y'all no more.
Y'all dead. Y'all gone.
it's over for
dead
that.
and gone. Dead and
Who
gone.
did Seattle beat last week? I'm trying to remember.
Eagles after
Oh,
one.
that's right.
Yeah, it's gonna be the upset.
I
I think they're going to win that game anyway, though, even though
I think this
Seattle?
is the, I think
Yeah, I
we're
think they were going to win last week, even though Wentz won.
You got Packers?
I'm just thinking. Everybody say this. Let me think for a minute.
I mean, like, here's the thing. Is Aaron Rodgers that much better than who's the quarterback?
Russell Wilson?
Russell
No.
Wilson? Nope. I don't think that at all.
I don't think it at all either. This really.
I'm going Seattle.
It's just
I'm
Lambeau.
going Seattle.
It's just Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. That team has, from the way they started playing
Some
in the
luck.
season, to now. I mean, I've seen nothing but just elevation from this team. And Seattle just plays like Seattle. We already know what Seattle brings to the table. You don't know what Green Bay is going to bring to the
But
table.
they got Marshawn Lynch back.
Of course they
who's
do.
had 2 weeks to play, 3 weeks to practice, getting more touches. He's a great fucking kill the clock guy. Their defense is good.
What's the weather going to be
Clowney's
like?
playing great over there.
What's the weather going to be like?
Probably shit.
But I mean,
does
there's
it
two
say
like
right there
shit
on the
weather
right?
teams like you. I mean, they'll be all right.
I mean, if it's snowing and it's 10 degrees, it's Packers.
Oh, 'cause
Seattle's
it's never cold in
used to that
Seattle.
shit. Seattle plays
has
outside.
Yeah.
Freezing
I didn't
cold.
say they didn't play outside. I'm saying they can't run in 3 feet of snow.
No one can run in 3 feet of snow.
The Green Bay Packers
So
can.
it's below freezing, 24 to 28, and it will probably.
Who do you got?
Seattle, I said.
Yeah, so
I think Seattle goes up 10, just keeps the
DK
ball.
you
Metcalf.
have Green Bay?
I'm
DK
gonna take the
Metcalf.
bait.
Okay, green or blue?
Blue.
Oh, Seattle.
Green. DK Metcalf is looking sharp too.
He is looking
They
good.
look
He's
sharp.
starting to come on around.
Looking
as
a
the
lot
number one
better than
receiver.
everyone said he was going to be.
Sure. Have you seen that dude with his shirt off?
Yeah, that's why
amazing.
nobody thought he was going to be good.
Yeah. It's like there's no way this guy could cut. You know, he was like, I don't have
This
to.
guy
I'm just
has
going
an
to run
incredible
straight.
body.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Marshawn Lynch, they asked him about him after the last game, and he goes, "That dude moves big for a guy's that. What do you say? His ass moves fast for a guy that big."
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Like, if you came home and that dude was banging your girlfriend, what would you say? You're like,
That's
not
his
all
girlfriend
day.
now. That's
Not
his
all
girlfriend.
day.
I'd be like, let me just
Hurry
grab
up.
it. Let me just grab a few things, and then
Not
I'm
all
gonna
day,
leave.
dude.
You tell me
Not
when
all
you're
day.
done, and then me and her are going to have a conversation.
Yeah, and then we're going to talk about when
As long as
she's
you're
I
moving.
would be
finished.
like, I bet you his penis small with his big ass. You know, big men got small dicks.
I would be like, let me just grab a few things, and then I'm gonna be on my way.
Yeah, hey.
I'd be like,
This
you
guy's
can
like,
have
if
that?
I try hard, I can be as much.
That's him on the right.
Yeah.
Which one?
He is a big dude.
Candace, which one you pick? The black or the black? Since you only go by colors.
Black or big black? Do you want black or big black?
They're
You want
both
shredded
big.
black or shredded black?
Too big. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't like
One
this.
cross or two crosses?
He was too big. I don't like too
Look at
big.
his fucking abs. They're like
Then you'd
actual
love me.
muscles.
I mean, how many
He the
sit-ups?
type of dude need a big bitch. He can't just be with a small
Yeah,
bitch.
big bitch.
He need a big bitch.
Yeah.
A bitch that can handle all
He
that.
has to do what Lonzo
That's a
Ball's
Shirley
dad did.
Hemphill.
You know what I'm saying?
Lonzo Ball's dad played college football, and he wanted to have pro athlete kids. So he went to the women's basketball team on his campus and found the biggest chick. He's like, I'm going to have kids with you. And look, he had three of his kids are going to NBA.
Yeah. And the middle one, I think he's going to sign to the D League too, or the G League.
Yeah, I mean, they say he's the one that can't play.
Yeah. Well, he was
But
an idiot that was like stealing shit. in fucking China.
The younger ball is like, have you
filthy.
been watching? Like,
He's
dude,
so
the guy
good.
shoots so weird. I
Yeah.
would not want him in. Like, if I'm New York, he comes to New York, it's going to be a crash
He's
and
going to be
burn.
such a perfect Nick.
Really? You think you
Yeah,
want
well, I
him?
mean, for the shitty Knicks I've been
You want
experiencing for
him?
most of my life. No, not at all.
All-time
That would make
favorite
too
Nick.
much sense.
All-time favorite Nick that isn't Patrick Ewing.
What? Why would you say that?
Because that's like saying your all-time favorite bull to a guy from Chicago. What's he going to say? Jordan. It's not worth
All-time
it.
Nick.
I'm saying other than the obvious.
Okay.
Who-
I mean, Willis Reed and all that, because Knicks are my second team.
I mean, I love the mellow years. I'm one of the
did you?
only people that do.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why I enjoyed it.
You think
I
he's
used
a
to like to
Hall of
watch
Famer?
Stoudemire.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer.
I had him as a John Stark guy.
No, I love Starks too. I mean, those are like teams when I was younger. Stephon Marbury, I love those years too. I like Zebo when he was like.
What
first coming
about
to the league with the
Anthony
team.
Mason banging 13-year-olds back in the day?
Not great. It's not a good look.
They're just like, okay, we're just gonna trade you.
It's not. Wasn't my favorite part of that tenure.
Do you remember Anthony Mason? How big that dude was? And he got busted banging a 13-year-old when he played for the Knicks.
I remember
my
that.
God.
I actually went to grade school with the son.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
God.
kid stunk at basketball.
That's gotta
Was he
suck.
super
Like-
tall?
He was like really athletic, but like he just didn't have the coordination. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, when you're well, there was a time where like you really didn't need basketball skills. You just need to be
Yeah.
super athletic, and you could get into the league.
Or super big and just get bored. all
yeah,
the
well,
time.
you were just there to hack Shaq. That's
Yeah.
really what it was. I mean, those
Charles
days are
Oakley
done.
and-
Now you gotta be able to shoot a 3-pointer.
As a
Off
7-footer.
balance, yeah,
Yeah.
falling out of bounds.
As a
You're expected to
7-footer.
make it.
Yeah, as a 7-footer.
I think that Camilo will get in. I think if you took his name off and you looked at his stats, in particular his winning percentage, he wouldn't even be close. But because the Nike and all that and the ESPN, he's gonna get in. But dude, he's probably got the biggest losing percent outside Joe Thomas for the Cleveland Browns, who's going to go in the NFL,
First ballot,
who
yeah.
has like never won a game ever because he was at Cleveland for so long. Carmelo Anthony's going to be right around there. Like, think of all the teams he went
He
to
played
that
for
just
so many more games.
instantly crashed and burned.
Well, the thing that saves Melo is it's the Basketball Hall of Fame. So he's got the ring at Syracuse. He's got 4 gold medals in the Olympics. That all plays into it.
He
ain't
comes
hurting for
alive
bad.
I agree.
in
It was
weird
very
ways
definitely
in the
disappointing.
Olympics.
Huh?
What's that?
Melo comes alive in the weirdest ways in the Olympics.
Oh, it's perfect for him. Just
It's
face,
like,
face the
God.
court. All he has to do is just pop and shoot threes.
Oh, he'll kill the threes. But I remember Kobe hit like 8 threes in a row. You remember that?
Yeah, I mean, Kobe was.
That was
He took
nasty.
14.
That was nasty.
My favorite Nick of all. I mean, I don't know if I have a favorite Nick, but when they got like Larry Johnson,
Yeah, that team was awesome.
that team was so.
Larry
great.
Johnson,
I forgot
was
they
so
had
much
him.
fun.
I just felt so bad for the Knicks.
The problem with Ewing, he was never, and he's my favorite player. He's why I followed basketball. I became a Knick fan because he was there. I was more a Patrick Ewing fan than a Knick fan.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he was never a number one in my opinion. Like he had all the appearances number one, but he really needed like a Dominique Wilkins. Like if you would have put those
Someone
two
else
together,
on the wing too. Yeah.
someone at the end of the game, like he's not a closer. Like throughout his year, he could never close the game. You need a guy who could close it.
Like the signature Patrick Ewing play is that missed layup against the Bulls. Yeah, that
but
pretty much
was
says it all. Yeah.
always it, dude. Always. All right, guys,
Shaking.
tell them where they can find your show.
So listen, what I really want y'all to do is we got a watch party Saturday, January 11th for the big game, the Niners versus the Vikings. First 80 people that come in, we giving y'all a free drink if y'all download the app.
That should have been the opening. We should have opened with that.
You know what I'm
dude.
saying? Just come to the party.
Ow.
It's at Sycamore Tavern on Sunset. It's we're gonna get started at about 1 o'clock.
Is it downstairs or is it upstairs in the dojo?
It's gonna be downstairs.
Okay.
And if I'm feeling generous, I'll buy everybody some food too. So come through,
shit.
get some
I
food.
better hope she's feeling generous.
Get some
I'm not
drinks.
buying y'all shit.
I will be at that. Which game is it? The Niners and 49ers
It'll be
and
Niners
Vikings?
and the Vikings, 1 o'clock,
I'll be
free
there.
drinks.
I'll be there.
And hopefully I'm feeling generous and we do some free food too.
Coming out, talk some shit.
All right, man. I appreciate it. The name of the show, name of your podcast is
Whistleblowers.
Whistleblowers.
That's right.
And you'll be able to find that soon on all the different.
Very, very soon, correct?
All right.
But for right now, go to Ref Ratings on everything. REF Ratings, RATINGS. Download the app. Come get a free drink. We'll see y'all Saturday.
Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you all soon. Take care. Happy New Year. Thanks for
Next
coming
week
on.
we have Brad Pitt.